Hey guys, and welcome to D4.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Devin.
And we run a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game here live.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
Super live.
Session 10, guys.
Session 10, we made it.
We might figure out how to do this eventually, but session 10
Double
isn't it, so here we go!
Higher than my initiative is usually.
And definitely more than Voss's hit points.
I have 18.
That's how many I started the
All right.
game with.
Well, hot damn.
All right, guys.
sorry,
Again,
I'm not a monstrosity.
a lot of people resubscribed last week. Thank you very much.
We hit 75, we hit our goal, we gave away some awesome minis.
And we told you that we're going to have a special surprise for you at 100. And at 100, we have 2 sets, meaning that there will be 2 winners of Dungeons & Dragons official limited edition collector's dice. Now, these dice were not sold. They were specifically given away as
Gifts.
and stuff
We're
like
going to
that.
give them away to you as gifts.
Yes.
Hey.
So we have these dice right here. It comes with 2 large D20s. And they have these nice little velvet bags with the ampersand on it. We have our own dice dragon trying to steal it, so
Yes.
make sure to subscribe.
I want that.
Yep. Hit 100 first before the cast steals them. So come on, guys. We do a lot of promotion on social media, but we are nothing without you. We are the BFGs. You are our BFFs. So without you guys, we are nothing. So we ask that you share us, tweet us, talk about us. We literally would not be here without all of you guys. So just thank you so much for just being here and watching us and this crazy thing that we're doing here.
They haven't taken us off the air yet.
Not yet.
Wait for it.
Again, thank you guys for watching our heroes.
That was unnecessary.
But if you guys want to be heroes, please donate to Extra Life, our charity of choice, to help the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta to give those kids a life of adventure.
Once again, I want to talk about some of our friends over at ATL D&D. They're doing an amazing campaign starting March 24th through March 28th, where they are going to be running Sladey's Night. It's an entire week of badass women storytellers telling and weaving stories over and running games all week long, with all of the profits going to Girls Inc. of Atlanta. We're super excited to help promote these guys, and for more information, you can head to Sladey's, which is SLAYDIES .ATLD.com for more information.
Yes. And next week, since it is a holiday, you might see a little special show showing around here. Same time, same channel. I'll catch you in there. And with that, let's go over to...
We will have, just for next week, for the special little St. Patrick's Day thing, you may see some new faces, you may see some faces you already know. So we're super excited about that. So
Yes.
tune in next week at this time for a special St. Patrick's Day one-shot.
And I apologize if I'm not consistent.
And I'm super sad I miss everything fun.
All right, and with that, let us go to Patrick Logan.
This is me. This is Patrick Logan with D&D Beyond. Certainly it is, sir. A couple things I want to talk about. First off, we all have gone up to level 3.
Woo!
Level up!
We've all gotten subclass as well. we call it.
I already had
And-
mine. Ahead of the curve. Go ahead.
You okay?
Fine.
You need some water?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Choking
Put some
on your
salt in it,
superiority
too.
over there.
But anyway, generally this was really easy because I was going over to level 3. We all had about 4 archetypes with which to choose from, and it's super easy to choose between D&D Beyond whenever leveling up. Leveling up can seem arduous and kind of a chore in a lot of D&D games, and this makes it super easy and super efficient. So thank you once again, quality product. Quick update on the Deep Gnome front.
Oh, God.
I want 6 by next Sunday. We've gotten 1 more. I don't want to reveal the details of it, though I will say a picture was drawn. 2 pictures were drawn as well. Thank you very much. But I want 6. If I get 6...
How many do you need to get 6?
I need 2 more.
2 more.
I need
2
2
more
more.
deep
We have...
gnomes.
Here's what we have. We have a rogue. We have a monk, and we have 2 bards, 2 very different bards. You can give us a cleric if you're kind.
Or smarter than us.
Maybe not, but I just want 2 more. And if I get 2 more, by next Sunday, I will write a rap about all of them. And I will perform it here on the stream.
Please do it.
Do
But
it,
you-
do
it'll
it,
be
do
pro-
it, do it. Let's take them.
It'll be performed
We
2
have
weeks
to,
from
so
now,
that's-
since next week
Yes,
is the
2 weeks from
2
now.
weeks from
Sorry, we got the St. Patrick's special. 2 weeks from now, I will perform a rap about all them deep gnomes.
So you have 2 weeks
All
Two
them deep
weeks.
notes.
to get that in.
I just need 2 more.
I didn't
Going
know
deep.
You had a sense
Real
of
deep.
humor. How did they send it to him?
Yeah.
How did
It's Twitter. I have Twitter. I have Twitter. Patrick Logan D4. I literally use it for nothing else. I literally use it for nothing
Why
else
don't you
but
just
this
retitle
game.
it Deep No?
No,
The
because
deep gnome died.
Deep Gnomes will eventually be done, and we'll move on to. We're going backwards by the least used races, but
Deep
this will
gnome,
be
deep gnome.
kind of a thing. But I'm just, like I said, encourage you to use D&D Beyond. The 2 people who have inserted it have done a really good job, and a really quick job, too, probably. So use that program and get me 2 more Deep Gnomes if you want some hot licks dropped about our Severnoblan friends. I think that's what you're saying.
Logan, I'm expecting these licks to be extra hot.
Extra, the hottest.
Extra.
Straight fire.
Kitty,
6 whole Deep Gnomes.
I don't drop anything but the hottest of licks, and how dare you question me otherwise.
All right, now let's get to lovely Goblin Katie and see if she can top herself from last week.
Well,
I bet you will.
I am very excited to talk to you guys about a little something called. Actually, no. Nope. I am not going to talk to you.
Who are these 2?
Back up.
I quit.
Where do we go from here? There's nowhere to go up.
Hey, what's wrong, Saesha? No one ever takes me seriously. I get no respect. Well, maybe that's because you need some authority. What do you mean? You need to communicate your importance. Well, how would I do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. See, beetleandgrim.com has these wonderful props that you can use to really enhance your appearance. What do you mean? Like this! Hey, boss, would you help Saesha out and put that badge on her?
Not that much of a choice, do I? Oh God, I'm gonna stab you.
I mean,
Sounds about
payback.
right for boss.
You stabbed me, remember that? All right, hold up. It's a sock, so
payback.
it's a little harder to get through.
That is a Saesha. How dare you call her a sock?
All right.
That is Saksha, thank
I
you very
am
much.
so sorry. Saksha, I am so sorry.
God,
okay.
bye.
I forgive you.
Oh my God, it's so lifelike.
It is.
I
There
forgive
you are. You got authority now. How about?
Now people will respect me and acknowledge my importance. Thank you, Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse. Yay!
Yeah, so anyway, Sirenscape of Sounds.
How are we gonna?
That's the show, guys.
Thank you for coming. Wow. Jeez.
Take that. Because I'm actually crying over it. That was art. That was
Take that off.
art.
Take that off the
Oh my
side.
god.
So,
And I would like to thank my mother who helped me make these. Thank you, Donna.
That makes it even more precious
Yeah.
and wholesome.
All right.
I'm about to pass
so
out.
the only way you could make such a wonderful act that much better is by using the sounds and ambient noises of Sirenscape.
Who we
If
get?
you would like to put on your own puppet show, or even play a full D&D campaign where everyone plays a puppet,
Oh my God.
So amazing.
right? You still need the ambient sounds of Sirenscape. I'm being super serious. Yes, I can see it now. The world opens, and there's a blanket of green as one puppet arrives. Oh no, there's danger. There's a giant pillow dragon.
You tell us what sound effect am I going to pull for that?
No. This isn't a puppet show. We're moving on.
We're done with this bullshit.
Use Sirenscape. They make sounds for Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Thank you. All right, Ethan?
Died a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh. Is it me, Ethan Monster, with nothing at all like anything else here? If you guys like what we do here, remember that it's all done by RockPunch. RockPunch is awesome. We have a Discord server now. Occasionally we come through and we tell jokes and generally just love to hang out with you guys. Everybody here at RockPunch also does their, if you check out the channel, they have lots of different shows going on. They've got memes. You can interact with all of us on there. It's a great platform. It's easy to get into. It's right there. You can click the link. We got the coolest people with the best taste in game streams. Join us by clicking the Discord banner on the RockPunch ATL channel and come be a part of the community. Please, please, I'm lonely. And that's that.
All right.
That's a package there, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Without further ado, let us immerse ourselves. Tonight's Chronicles, D4.
Ready.
Welcome back, guys. Wow, I gotta follow that with a game now. Apparently.
No, we don't.
It's over.
It's puppet time. All right. Last time on dividing discussions and distressed dividends, we started with a very heated discussion where some of the party let their feelings known that they weren't happy with how things were going. The views on just public murder and
Torture.
and on self-awareness and torture and other things were made clear that ended in yelling, crying, feelings hurt, and at the same time, we feel that the BFGs became closer. The next morning arose, and they sought out Mert the moneylender to hopefully get a loan to repair the Troll Skull Manor that they now reside over. After a somewhat successful negotiation, a deal was
very
struck,
successful.
and hopefully renovations are to be begun soon. Vinley successfully passed her test to enter Blackstaff Tower.
Thank you.
And was told that word would be given for the next test. She now awaits that. While the others sold the items found in the caverns and cave of the Cult of the Dragon, the party now has funds. A few things were bought, such as letters and a few other groceries and whatnot. A cake was attempted, but a very important ingredient was forgotten. Sugar.
It was delicious.
It was still delicious to some. And as you all settled down for the evening, a tapping knocked on the window as another one of the origami swan letters landed in Harold's hands. Opening it, reading it. We open our session tonight with that.
How does keep affording all these origami birds? They're expensive.
I'm gonna read over the letter and kind of.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Matt wants to have a talk with me.
Matt?
Who?
Yeah, Matt. You know.
What?
Who's Matt?
3 strings.
Oh,
Oh.
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
what about?
Who knows?
Good.
I'll go take care of it. I'll take and I'll report back to you with whatever.
Yeah.
I know you want to know. You want it to be private, so. This isn't gonna hurt my chances to meet Morty, is it? Or-
No. I don't think so. Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
All right, fine, good. Because Morty probably is expecting me. I'm very important to horses.
And I'm not gonna ask.
At least it doesn't have anything to do with the pants. So how long do I? What time is it? Do I think?
It's not sunset yet, but it's on the verge of sunset.
Do I
Right
think I
at
have
that
time?
magic hour.
Yeah.
Do I think I have time to meet Matt now? Did he say when on
It's
the letter?
it said as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, real quick,
Are
just
you going alone?
Do you want company?
read the letter again real quick to
I-
see
I-
who all.
I will read the letter to you. That is fine. 1 second.
One. I'm sorry.
Do
It
not-
came out. It came out
do
before I could think
not-
about it.
Do
Don't
not
be.
poke that dragon.
I'm about to go where they want me to go, and I could die.
That's D&D.
In a nutshell.
Which
It
is
says-
says with D&D Beyond.
It says Harold. And you're the only person that can read this. Everyone else that looks over your shoulder or tries to sneak a peek sees a jumbled letters. It says, Harold, I think we need to talk. You may have some questions. I have answers, and I need your help. Preferably without V. Same place as always, and as soon as possible. Deeds before pride. Matron Merrick.
Considering our track record, I'll take if one of you isn't doing anything, one of y'all can come with.
I'll go.
Other than V.
I'll go.
I'll go.
I really want to respect his wishes here. It specifically says in the letter.
Preferably not. Do not bring her.
Yeah, no.
It's a preference, not a.
Harold, I'll go.
Like,
I gotta do some writing.
prefer the color blue,
I understand the back streets
but
pretty
I
well.
might have to wear purple. I prefer not to bring V, but maybe I'll bring her anyway.
No. I'm going to come right back with all the information. We're going to share it. We're going to know everything. Just let me handle this. We always go places. You said you wanted to go? I want to go with her.
Suits me.
You want to go?
I like secrets.
Let's have a secret.
Me too.
And I will head out. How much will a carriage ride cost?
To get to the Yawning portal, as you know, that's where he always is. It's only going to be like from the northward carriage that far, about a silver.
Sure. I'm totally fine with that. I will pay it.
Maybe they'll fall in love running around together.
Oh, is that why you want
I feel like someone just said something completely disgusting.
I felt it too.
For a minute, I thought you meant Matt and Harold. That too. I never thought about it. But you know what? It just might work.
I mean, they're both cute, they're good singers, they have a lot in common when you think about it.
What time is it?
Like I said, it's that magic hour.
It's right
have
before
some really
dusk.
nice
Right before the
silhouettes.
sun's about to set.
Yeah.
I would like to go to Follows, if I've got time.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to get to the Yawning portal people later.
Okay, sounds good.
You guys are on your way.
We're gonna die.
Boss, you would like to make your way to Follows?
I've never met her formally, but I know of the shop and I know about enough about her from what others have told me to know what she does. So yes, I make my way there. Yes.
I don't have anything to do.
You might want to go with him. I've got to do some writing to prepare for going to the temple. How do you make your eyes do that?
When you get bored enough, you just learn over the years. Alright. Alright. I'll go with Thoth.
I'm gonna
Are we
fall out of
going?
my seat.
To the alchemist next door follows.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go.
All right.
Walk on out the door, expecting you to be right behind me following.
I am.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if
You make your way across the street to the mini-storied townhouse with the greenhouse on top. And you come up to the front door and
Knock.
It seems to be closed. It
please.
says temporarily closed, but you see a long string. You hear ding 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 ding.
Are you sure you don't want to wait until they're open?
But you hear the bell ringing about 2 stories up above you. You wait a couple of minutes, and right when you think you're about to leave, the door opens.
I greet her in Elvish.
It's good to see you again.
You as well.
Who's your friend?
This,
My name is Bill Ronto.
Do you
It's a
speak
pleasure
Elvish?
to meet you.
She was asking in
Oh, I was
common.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm part of the group that most of whom you've
Yes.
met next door.
They bow, and the pleasure is all mine. Bill Ronto. I am Fala Lafalia. Do you also speak the Elven tongue?
I do not, man.
You're the only one then.
Truly.
Yep, he's the only one. But that's okay. He has other uses.
Maybe.
Don't you, Bill? Sorry, it's a joke between us. Anyways,
Please, come in.
Thank you very much.
They turn around and enter into a shop.
as you enter, the aroma hits you. It's sweet, spicy. There is just an abundance of scents that kind of rush onto you, like rush into you. You see the various vials and bottles lining the shelves, various components and little jars. From roots to little dried crushed leaves, berries, tons of plants, little small aloe vera plants growing here and there. It is definitely an alchemist shop.
Quite the cornucopia you have here.
I love plants. I love being connected to nature. They can provide so much.
Oh. Apologies for bothering you so late at night, but I have...
The shop's still open. I only put the temporary sign when I'm tending to my plants. I don't get a lot of traffic here, so...
Of course. First, and looking at the meager amount we still have from what we've had to give to Mert, I said, do you sell potions here?
They gesture to a wide variety.
Stupid question, yes.
What are you looking for?
I just need one health potion, because that's all I can afford right now.
I
Hurt
have
somewhere.
I have a
Yep.
few. I have a few of those. Would you like a less concentrated or more concentrated?
Well, 50 gold is what I have, and I understand that's the market cost for it. Less concentrated versions of that,
No, that is the least concentrated.
least, then I can
Yes.
only afford one, I'm sorry.
That is fine. I'm not offended by any means. And do not feel.
I'm offended.
Do you know how they're made? As you see them plucking. How many do you need? Just one.
Just one. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Our group does not have a cleric, and none of us, I think, are officially trained in the skills of alchemy. I thought it would be beneficial to us, and I would see it would be beneficial for you if you could teach one of us, specifically me, how we could do that. I promise you it would not be charity. I'd find some way to make it worth your time and your effort, and I could...
You could work part-time for them.
Yes, I could do that. Also, we're an adventuring league. Any items or particular plants you want while you're tending out the shop, I could search for you.
Both of those things seem very agreeable. I'm running low on some mushrooms as they're very hard to grow and the greenhouse is so exposed to the sunlight. But I know of a place where they're abundant. But that's not needed now. But as you noticed, I have to step away from the downstairs shop to tend to the plants very often. If you would want to run that.
I would most certainly help.
How often can you work? And would you be joining?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Oh.
Okay, legit.
Do you have an interest in the flora as well?
Yeah. I think they're really pretty and cool and have a lot of useful means, and I would hate to accidentally consume something that I didn't know was poison.
Right. There are a few...
Question, am I getting some weird kind of implication? I'm making an insight check to see if it's implying
Go ahead.
I'm poisoning her.
Oh my God.
21.
Feel free to roll
Either a persuasion
or a deception, your choice. Do not say which one you are rolling.
and just say the number.
Give us the number.
22.
Wow.
Not even lying. Wow. Rolled a 19.
She's an odd one and is really hard to read at this moment.
Oh my God.
You know, I'm not sure if she's being genuine or precarious.
Yeah, or literally boredom has just taken hold and she's just rolling with it right now.
All right. I'm not opposed to this.
I could use the help. This one, before any business is set up, will still cost the 50 gold. But maybe we can do negotiations after, once you both start working. And
Of course.
in lieu of pay, maybe a discount or even some of the wares could be provided.
That would certainly be beneficial, thank you.
When would you like to begin?
I don't know, I'm free now.
I was thinking the same thing. If not tonight, then tomorrow, perhaps.
I'm actually, as the store is open, but it will be closing soon.
Of course.
The most I can show you is the gardens, but I can't give you, I'm limited on time right now.
If you show us how to perform basic tasks so that we can begin doing that immediately, that might be helpful.
I don't think I have time for that.
Understood.
Yes, but as soon as you are available, my door is open, and if not, just ring the bell. Not at
Right.
night.
Right.
Just, I didn't want it to seem that I'm, okay.
Specifically
Of course.
during store hours? Or?
Preferably,
Okay.
yes.
That makes most sense. I just figured I'd ask.
V, if
Yes.
I remember, and Bill Ronto.
Yes.
It was a pleasure to meet you. And they get close and they grab your hands first. May the sun and moon rise up to meet you. And they let go. And they intently look at your eyes when they say this and offers their hands to you.
Do.
Yeah. Holds your hands, gets close, looks into your eyes. May the sun and moon rise up to meet you. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you, as well. All right, come on, Billy.
Okay, that is my name.
So mark off 50 gold, And you have a health potion there, sir,
Hey! How about that?
as you are the only one to take your advice so far.
You might survive.
Night's young, guys. Night's young. All right, here we go.
I'm sorry. Can I buy one? Wait, it's 50 gold.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not buying shit.
It's hard to drink a
Saesha, where are you at this moment?
I am up in the library.
Okay.
Just like siphon it.
What are you doing?
I am writing my dissertation on indentured spirits.
All right, sounds good.
And moving along.
Sounds good.
As you guys return, you come into the main den of the second floor, and you see a very familiar halfling, gnomish woman, and her 2 children.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey.
you guys are back. Didn't see anybody here. I thought you guys were busy.
We just stepped out for a moment.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna take longer than it actually did, and now we're here.
Oh,
How are you?
actually feeling really great. Thank you very much for the vacation.
Of course.
Oh, of course.
It was nice and relaxing. They even had a playroom for the children to expend energy with other kids while I actually got to relax.
Wow.
That sounds great. I've never had kids, but
I got to play Liam's hut.
That's awesome. Liam?
And
You have this like really big piece of fabric, and all the kids hold it, and you bring it up, and you come down, and it's really cool.
makes like a tent, and then you can get inside it.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
And then,
confirmed.
Yeah,
Very cool.
never played it before, but it sounds fun.
It's just now Carnaby, she does not know how to talk to children.
Neither of them do.
you suggested the golden harp?
Yes, I was out one night and thought it was a...
Just so you know, it's a little fancier than expected, and good thing Mr. Harold gave Pixel 3 extra gold. Otherwise, we might have had to find somewhere else. Not looking a gift horse in the mouth at all. It's just letting you know if there was somewhere you wanted to go and think about staying. It's in the Sea Ward, not the North Ward, just on the other side of the street.
Ah, that's my fault then.
Again, I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know if it's someone you were looking at. Be wary about how much money it costs.
Yes.
Oop.
Believe me.
There's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I was kind of wishing more people were here.
Oh, two of ours will be out for probably the night. Saesha's here though. The woman who you know.
I know
she is.
Saesha.
I like her. She's nice.
Yes,
She
she
is.
is. She is super
Um,
nice.
I'll go grab her real quick.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Of course. I gratefully leave the room.
As you're gone, Kara looks at you and goes, "So Goliath?
Yeah, that's what I am.
There's not a lot of you."
No, they are not. I noticed that too. My father moved over. I'm kind of like the first generation in my family of Waterdeep of Goliath. So like,
Are you liking it?
yeah. I mean, I lived here my whole life. It's been pretty great so far. It's my first week not at home, and it seems I'm still alive. So like, I'd say that's a upside to that situation.
That's what you want to tell
Waterdeep can be dangerous. She
Yep.
kind of looks at you and then looks at her 2 children.
But I'm just kidding. I don't know why I wouldn't be alive. I just read like a lot of adventure books, and like there's a lot of
We had story time too.
right, and they get in a lot of dangerous situations. But like, of course, they always live at the end, and I just, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna. Oh, what time is it? I gotta go do this thing.
So you head upstairs and
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
The Gnomish family's back.
Oh, Kara, Pixel, and Declan.
Yep, those are the ones.
Hursley writes that down. Shit.
1 second. I'm in the middle of a sentence, and I'll be right there.
I
Done.
okay.
Pops up and runs out the door.
As you open, I stay for a second. I'm like, which was the one you wanted me to talk to about stealing?
Pixel, the little girl.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that, but you need to. I don't know how to talk to children. I don't know how to initiate that conversation. So if you could assist
Okay.
somehow,
Okay.
as you do.
I think you're really good talking to people. I think you underestimate yourself.
Adults, I'm fine with. I'm not good with children.
Why?
It's like small adults and it weirds me out, dude.
It's not a lot of experience around them.
Oh,
That's all.
okay. All right. Let's go say hi.
Sure, I follow you down.
Flounce down the stairs.
Just imagine you being like, oh, thank God.
right about the time you're like, what time is it now?
Yep.
And you hear the clomping of down the stairs and
Oh, you're here.
Pixel instantly runs up to you and hugs you.
I'm gonna pick her up and kind of swing her around. Oh, how are you? Did you have fun?
I learned hopscotch and jump rope, and we did Liamon's hut, and we had story time, and I told them all about you guys, and it was awesome. And
What was your favorite story?
let's see. There was this one about this monster that ate poop.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to tell me that one later.
Okay,
I've
it's
never
called
heard that
it's
one.
called an ugly gug.
An ugly gug.
Yeah, an ugly gug.
I love it. Okay, but you have to tell me the story later, okay?
Okay.
Declan, did you have fun? Yeah? Did you get to hear the stories too? Oh, that's wonderful. Did you like that one? I figured. How are you, Kara?
Relaxed.
Good. Good.
Thank you.
I'm so glad.
It gave me time to think. And you already have 5 members of your business venture, and we are 3 more taking up room in your home. So, there's only 5 living accommodations in this abode, and we wish not to turn any of those away that have treated us so graciously.
Well, it was
But
your...
now, let me finish. I mean, honestly, you could have had us turned into the watch for squatting. Yet you watched over my children, you set the spirits at ease, and you offered me a job and gave me the first relaxing weekend of not begging on the streets for coin with my little ones. So, on our way home, I looked for places to stay within our price range. If the offer of the job here is still on the table and it's reliable.
We've made arrangements to have the premises renovated and get them brought up to an acceptable standard to open. And we have discussed hiring you on. I would like to, we're gonna have to find out what your need will be, because I had anticipated you staying here when I proposed the wage. So we're going to need to take your new,
It won't be much.
okay.
It's enough where I can pay the first 2 weeks' rent there myself from what I've saved up from working at the docks, but only 2 weeks.
You said that you made about 5 gold a week?
A gold.
A gold? Okay.
A gold.
We would like to offer you 5.
You see her, like,
Okay. Yeah, he's doing the same thing over there.
I'm just gonna smack him while looking at her.
I really couldn't thank you enough.
You're a wonderful mother to your children. And you have done everything you can to be there for them. And you've helped us. And we want you to continue to be here. And we want the kids to stick around. So I'm hoping you'll accept.
You see her going,
Or at least come by and visit.
That's better. He said something about maybe things not being completed in the area that I mentioned earlier. It's one of the reasons why I had to make this decision.
Just about everything's been taken care of. We have to figure out why certain things were here, which we have yet to do.
I understand that. Until then, my little ones are not safe.
I understand.
I will let you know how much it will cost.
Okay.
And we can survive on 2 weeks if we're tight on coin. And do you think within 2 weeks you'll be able to have this tavern up and running?
What do you think?
I will not beg for coin from you. I will work.
No, you won't. If
we
you
will-
need coin.
No.
Endeavor to do our best. I have no idea how long this construction will take, in all honesty, but we now have a sponsor, so it should increase the time greatly.
Decrease.
Yes. I think it can be done to at least make it habitable. If it's not completed, then your first task under our employment would be to assist in the smaller portions of it, cleaning, making sure certain areas are livable, if that's accommodated.
If you want my advice, do the inn and tavern first. Get that out of the way
Right.
so that you can start making your money back.
Exactly.
And so I can start working.
Yes.
If you try and get them to do everything all at once, it's going to delay it. So
Fair enough.
Welcome aboard.
it's great to have you all as friends.
I agree. I'm glad that you were here.
So we're just going to gather our things,
Okay.
and we're going to head to our new place. It's not far from here,
Okay.
and I'll let you know where that is soon.
Okay.
All right. Thank you again.
Of course.
And Pixel runs up and gives you another hug and doesn't seem to want to let go.
I'm gonna kind of scoop her up.
You want to go upstairs? Or you want to hang out down here for a minute?
Wherever you're going, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Oh, I'm gonna scooch her even closer and just squeeze her.
And,
Well.
And she whispers in your ear, and I think Declan wants to be like the big one.
Really?
He wants to be more brave.
Oh, well, we'll talk to Vee. I bet she'd be willing to help him learn how to do that.
Someone, like, V doesn't care, but she's just like, I sense someone making a promise for me.
We've been making a lot of promises I don't know if we can keep.
We will keep it.
And then Kara ushers her children along, and if you would like to go also, they make their way up to the master bedroom where Fee stayed the night before.
Really hoping she made the bed. Really doubting she did.
All right, and with that, we're going to head to the other people.
So they aren't pants. It's more of like a holster, and I'm developing a rash.
That's like level 1, level 2 rash. You aren't even. That's not a rash. We're talking. Are you kidding me? Jeez, all the flesh is still on there. You're killing me.
Your flesh is falling.
So you make your way down the high road, which leads to Snail Street before splitting off and continuing on cutting through the Trades Ward. From there, you find your old familiar stopping grounds on Rain Run, the Yawning Portal.
Oh man. Maybe I should stay in here and play one just for old time's sake.
As you enter the engrossed tavern, you hear a boisterous chanting of
Jump! 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 Jeez!
You look around hurriedly to discern the situation when you notice a line of people standing throughout the bar, their attention focused on the high railing above the deep pit, the center of the room well. Standing above the crowd, balanced precariously on the wood railing, is a man who also seems to adorn in all purples, although his are deeper in color. His face is obscured with a wide-brim cavalier hat, with a large white plumed feather tucked into the upturned side. The only thing you can make out is a dark, sharply cut Dick Van Dyke goatee and a devilish grin.
Please, please, gentlemen, ladies.
Few of the women in the bars when he says this.
Not so great.
I would stay to celebrate with you all, but I've had more fun shooting the shit with the Dung Sweepers Guild. Make sure to have a drink waiting for me when I return.
The man in knee-high leather boots, dark pants, loose-fitting white shirt under a purple and black leather jerkin with antique silvered buckles, all obscured by a long draping capelet over his right shoulder, looks up for the first time, revealing his thin and ruggedly handsome face. With this, your eyes widen with the rest of the patrons as you see him jump into the air, somersaulting backwards towards the dark abyss below, simultaneously while spinning through the air. His hands draw 2 parrying daggers as he crosses them, locking them onto the already lowered chain of the hoist well, slowing his descent into the depth below. The crowd, now clustered tightly against the short stone stacked wall, trying to get a last glimpse of the man who disappeared below. At which point Durnan goes, "Fucking show-offs. I hope you never come out."
See the color of his jacket? Ridiculous. I'm gonna head further in.
Bonnie walks by and greets you. Hey, Harold. First the Titan by herself, and now you with your elven friend? You didn't get yourself in another ruction now, did ya?
Me? What the, who was here earlier?
Vee.
Oh, right. For 3 strings.
Yeah, you know she's a sweet girl.
She
right?
is.
And you're my favorite customer.
Yeah.
Can't have you two trying to wrestle yourselves out of a gunny sack every day now.
I have no idea what that means.
I didn't catch, I don't know what a gunny sack is, but I'm gonna.
Try not to get into a tiff every day.
Between me and her? No. Definitely nothing going on there. Everybody else? It's 50-50. So, have you seen 3 strings?
Okay, well, that's good to hear. There's an open table in the dark corner next to the stairwell. And what do you have to stave your thirsts?
Water. Water.
Okay.
I'll take a Durnan's draft.
All right. You feeling not well?
I just like the taste.
Okay, that sounds good. And 3 strings, and she points over.
On the elevated stage near the hearth of the screaming-faced fireplace, you see the light Ash, brown-haired, smiling face of 3 strings. He nods in your direction as you make your way to your table. As you wait, you are brought your drink as he finishes up his song and begins to saunter in your direction. He walks through the crowd smiling and shaking hands, but as soon as he passes into the shadowed area below the interior balcony of the 2nd story, his body language fades to a somber and stoic expression.
I'm gonna wait for Bonnie to leave, and then I'm going to carefully just empty my canteen and literally just pour the Durnan's draft in, if that is a possibility.
You're gonna pour what into his?
I want to take my Durnan's draft and just pour it in my canteen for later.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sure. Oh man, I'm great at this. I'm great at this. 23.
You are good at this. Wow.
No one seems to notice.
Yep. I close it back up and just slip that back in my pack, and I'm like, 3 strings. You are looking, dude. You are not looking great. Matt. Didn't know who was listening. You know Vinley?
I do. I'm happy you did not bring V. I was kind of expecting you alone.
You should be more specific.
Context clues, Harold?
Lots of people trying to kill me, Matt.
Fair. So, do you have any questions?
Yeah. What's the letter about?
I can assure you. And he looks up at Vinley. Everything that this conversation happens is kept between us 3.
Yeah. She's good.
Okay. I can assure you this has nothing to do with V or our relationship, our friendship. Words weren't said, but I think we both agreed to be friends. And that's fine. I really treasure her as a friend, and I'd like things to go back to the way they were with all 3 of us.
Okay. That's not what the letter's about?
Harold, I haven't been honest. You actually hear his voice change.
Okay.
But I haven't lied either. It's all about misdirection. Everything we learned in college. You remember. Hopefully, since you got kicked, since you left.
Right, flunked out.
Well, I didn't. And I found purpose. More so, purpose found me. As I've said before, I play the lute, but I play a harp better. Do you know what all this means?
I got some ideas, but I'd rather hear from the horse's mouth.
See, without a past, no being can appreciate what they have and where they may be going. We both have a past, but I am offering you a future.
You see him lean in towards you intently.
How much do you know about Gathala?
That depends. What do you want to know?
I have a friend named Monty. He's a dapple gray gentleman. You may have already heard about him.
The horse?
I can assure you he is real, and yes, he can talk.
Go on.
I need you to find out some information from him, if you could.
From the horse?
Yes.
You want me to actually get information from the horse's mouth? I'm sorry, this is serious. Go ahead.
We're trying to weed out some Zent operatives in our list of suspects. You can bring your new friends, and of course Vee. She will help you get to know Monty.
I'm so excited. Go ahead.
But to get the info I need, speak the phrase, information above power.
He writes this down. Information, what was it, above power?
Of information above power, yes.
Okay. When am I saying this?
You'll speak this to Monty. He'll know what it means.
To my horse guy.
Guy who was actually a horse.
Yeah. Parentheses, actually a horse. Also, since you'll be in the trades ward, can I ask you to do another favor for us?
Yeah, I guess.
There's a woman named Uza. She's an old human woman who sells book out of a narrow 3-story building on Soren Street in Tradesward. She claims to have trapped a monster in her shop and fears the welfare of her books and her cat. The City Watch isn't likely to lend a hand given Uza's propensity for tall tales, but the Harpers owe her a favor.
Do I know what the Harpers are?
Yes, you do.
I know what the Harpers are.
Yeah.
Make
go.
a history check.
No.
What did you roll?
A 1.
You actually don't.
But I do.
You very much do.
Okay, could I? Because Ethan doesn't.
Harpers are a force of good.
Super cool.
They are good spies.
Okay, cool.
Their whole mission is to maintain the good of Faerun. Not just
Okay.
in Waterdeep, but across all of Toril.
So knowing he's a Harper now, I would actually feel like, okay, well, he's even more trustworthy, even if he's kind of a liar. I know that ultimately he will always have that sort of undercurrent of I'm trying to do the
Kind of
right thing.
answers a lot of questions in that
exactly.
one instant.
Cool, perfect.
And that line of I'm good at playing a lute, but I'm
Yeah,
also
exactly.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So now Harold, who's about as dense as Ethan, is like, oh, right. There's people here.
Yes.
Harper.
You will find Uza at Felzun's Folly, a tavern on the corner of Sorn Street and Salabar Street.
What street?
Sorn
Uh-huh.
and Salabar.
Oliver. Got it.
Once you do this, we will have a more in-depth conversation about what troubles us and an offer to join the ranks.
Me?
Yes, Harold, you have a talent. You can get places most people can't.
Okay. He seems sort of like he's really considering like whether or not that's a good idea. Okay. Well,
I'll let you know a lot of Harpers are bards. They pick from the colleges the top students. People that can get anywhere that is necessary.
I'll definitely think about it.
I must ask you not to speak with Vee about our conversations involving her family. You see, I asked her broad questions on our first date, and through that I've confirmed she knows nothing about what happens with that man. And her life has been completely fabricated to separate her from the truth. I have plans to invite her to be a Harper as well, but her job will be much harder. Do I have your trust in this?
You have some of it, considering you've been lying to me about a lot of things, but probably for the right reasons. I don't think you would do anything to hurt V.
I would never. You two are my friends. And nothing to her was a lie. Besides what I did on the date. That was me being foolish, and a fool's heart makes wrong choices.
We've been friends a long time. Hell, there's probably things about me you don't know. That much having been said, yeah, I trust you.
We do not want her to know yet, because they, not me, they can't trust her. I do. But because Elithak cannot know what we know about him, we are not sure if we can trust her to not ask questions that would lead to his suspicions and make him more cautious in his actions. Do you understand this?
Yeah. The first thing you'd do is go to your dad and be like, "No, you didn't do all that, did you?" So I get it.
And again, this is not, we have plans to bring her in as well.
She'd be perfect
I know.
with a little bit of work.
No, she would be the best inside man. Woman.
Let me just get one thing clear, okay? I just want to make this so we're transparent. I really can't risk losing V. What we're doing is risky. If something happens to her, someone's going to answer for it.
I understand that. And I have no intentions, we have no intentions of coming between you. But you must know, if you are to join the Order, if she is to join the Order, that it is a risky job. You lie constantly. You have to keep track of these lies so that you do not slip up, so those that you care about do not get hurt.
I have experience.
That's good. I figured.
As long as we're all on the same page.
Yes. Again, once you do this for me and for the Harpers, we'll have a more in-depth conversation.
So the horse and Uza, those two things.
Yes.
Horse. I'm
Bring apples.
I will. Talking horse.
Finley,
Talking horse.
do I have your trust that what I have said does not go beyond this table?
Honestly, Matt, I have about 0.5% knowledge of what you just said. So, yeah, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
I guess if that's all.
Good evening.
Good evening, and I'll shake his hand. And one last thing. Is your name Matt?
That is true.
All right. And I'll kind of pat the back of his hand.
3 Strings is the pseudonym. The face that everyone sees. People know my name, but it's good to be the flashy bard in the corner that listens in on all the conversations. I am out in the open so that everyone else can work in the shadows.
I'll have to consider trying that. Have a good one. And head out the door and be like, talking horse! Talking horse, it's real!
Stop. Did he say Cathala or Gathala?
Gathala. As
So-
in V's dad, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. V's dad.
And what are Harpers?
They're like spies, but like good ones. They go around favoring to make sure everything's working the way it should for the good of everybody.
So what are they going to do to him?
To him is a strong word. They're probably trying to find out about him. Listen, I've spoken to the guy a lot. He's a huge ass. Like, the biggest asshole I've ever met. Like, and genuinely, if we were to stack up all the people who've ever hated me against him, his hatred alone would carry over them and wash over them like a tsunami, just send them scattering. It's unreal how much that guy hated me. But he did like my Eggs Benedict.
Okay.
I think that's why he kept me on so long.
Okay. I'm just wondering if they do anything to him. How's that going to affect everything
I don't think
we have?
I don't think Matt would be involved with something that was like a planned assassination. I think they're trying to get dirt on him to figure out if he's as bad of a guy as I've always hoped he was. Fucking asshole. Not that I'm bitter. So if I get the carriage, I'll get the carriage. And then I'll,
As you go to leave, a man with shaggy, dirt blonde hair and a scruffy beard approaches you in well-worn half-plate. He stretches and yawns before asking,
You ever get a chance to think about my offer about joining the hands? Easy money, doing good work.
Maloon?
"It is Maloon."
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Could I have joined both? If I'm a Harper, I probably couldn't also be a hand, could I? I guess I probably could.
FAFO.
Actually, that is totally doable.
You met
Well,
somebody.
you need a hand to play a harp.
You also met someone that double dipped.
That's true.
Guys of X.
That's true.
Such a cool guy.
Or as I always refer to him, Mr. Vex. I'll kind of scratch my chin and be like, I'm still considering it. I think it's something I'm definitely interested in, though.
All right, well, let me know where you're living so I can get the whole gang to be privy to the job. Savvy?
Sure, yeah. I'm at Troll Skull
We
Manor.
meet before? I think we did.
I don't think we talked.
No. Maloon.
Didn't we?
Pleasure.
Yeah, we're over at Troll Skull Manor off of Troll Skull Alley.
I think I know where it is.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll head that way and whenever get the details situated.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds great. Perfect.
Fantastic. All right, have a good one.
You too. Turn back to you. Good day for me today. Really working out.
Everything's moving so fast.
I know. What can I say? This is how I work. What about you? You seem so like out of sorts around people. Is it like you're just not around people a lot, or?
People don't normally like me enough to stay around longer than a conversation.
I understand that feeling.
Yeah. But, let's keep going.
All I'm saying is that like difficult people are the most interesting people. You're one of the most interesting people I've met.
You know almost nothing about me.
I know. Isn't that crazy how interesting you are?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So are we going to Monty now, or?
Let's grab the crew before we go hang out with Monty, because Monty already likes V, and
yeah.
and we want to like get in. I want to be this horse's best friend. Okay, that's just, let's be real. It's like me, V, and Monty. The adventures of me, V, and Monty. I might leave the crew. It's that serious.
Do you have any druids in your family line?
No.
You really like animals, Harold.
I really like animals. My family. Let's just keep going, and then I will head over.
Okay.
Are you guys taking carriage or are you guys walking?
I'll take a carriage. I'll pay for another one.
Okay, same thing.
Yep.
Van Silva.
One Silva.
By the time you get back to your humble abode and all of its
Super humble.
gloriousness, it's
More humble than you.
It's late. It's very late. In fact, as you get back, they don't come back for a while. So,
is there anything else that
you guys wanted to do before heading to bed?
Writing.
I just realized I was upstairs. I don't know about the family leaving just yet. Yeah, I go to bed.
Okay.
that conversation would have happened like
With me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys. So, this family is gonna be leaving soon, right? Okay.
You want their bedroom, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a big person.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah?
Then you can have a room, boss. You don't have to sleep in the basement.
You've been sleeping in the basement?
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Aren't there rats in the basement?
Just boss. Not that you're a rat. No. I wasn't saying that. That came out wrong. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You're not a rat.
Yeah, boss, you can have my room once I move into
How very gracious of you. Thank you.
the other room. You're welcome. You know, I just didn't even count the bedrooms or think about it. I just assumed.
No, he's been sleeping.
Can we move on from this conversation,
Okay.
please?
Okay.
Something else that I want to note, because you know him very well, and you know that he's very awkward. When that persona switched, awkward went away.
Yep. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
You're a good actor. I got it.
I'm sure that you
you transformed. I felt it.
Ooh. I'm a little nervous. I've got to get this written. I think I'm ready to go take my oaths.
Oh.
And I have to present a work that I would be giving to the library And so I've been writing on that, and I'm not entirely sure if all the information is correct, so I probably need to go tomorrow and do a little double checking.
Certainly.
So if anybody wants to go to the Fountain of Knowledge, I'll be going tomorrow.
I'll come with you. It'll be fun.
Did you want? What do you want to talk? Like, should I go get Pixel? See if I can grab her.
It's up to you, really. You were the one who brought up the
Now
concern
she's-
that she's stealing.
Yeah.
So,
And now she's saying she told me she wants to be like me.
all right.
So the first thing we got to do is stop the stealing thing, because that is not okay.
Also, not a thing you do. So you got that influence going for you.
I mean, it's okay for somebody else to do it, but if she wants to be like me, you
Well-
can't lie. And if you get asked, hey, did you take this? You have to say I did, and then you get in trouble from that. So it's better just to not take things in the first place.
But like, you probably also shouldn't say it's okay for other people to take things.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
that's a
skip
good
that part.
point, yeah.
Couple things we need to think about. First off, you were very generous with her salary. So generous.
I
don't-
mentioned it earlier, and nobody objected.
I didn't know you were going to say 5.
Yeah, I said we should pay her $5 a week, and no
We
one
don't
objected.
have
Is
that
a
much.
lot of money.
We don't have that much.
I said it earlier, and no one objected. You can't.
Well, I guess we didn't.
It's hard to
hear.
object whenever the family that you've given this to is being so
No, I'm
overwhelmed
saying
with
they
your
said it when we
generosity.
were first talking about paying her. Days ago.
I believe you said it. I know I didn't hear you.
Whatever the case, we're in it now.
Well, she can have my portion.
What portion?
I don't know.
Well, that's something. That's something we need to think about.
Look, if I have to go beg for money or perform
No,
random
no,
tasks,
no,
then
no.
I will.
Idea.
It's hard.
We can still keep the promise, but what if? Okay, we pay her less until we officially open, then can raise it to what you promised.
She's not going to come here unless we're officially opened, I think.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought she was.
No, 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks.
Oh, you're right. We have 2 weeks to open this place.
Well, we have 2 weeks before we
guess
start
we-
paying her.
I guess we have done a lot in a week, so.
I mean, I'll take up odd jobs or do whatever I need to do, but it's. She needs to be able to be with her kids. Kids should have their mother.
Yeah. But we gotta eat too.
Secondly, if you want me to talk to her, I'll talk to her. But I would like to speak to her alone.
I thought you said you didn't like talking.
I need you. I don't. This is good practice, isn't it?
It is. I'm proud of you. I think that's lovely.
Thanks.
Cuts to the conversation. And here's how you slit a throat.
You have to start from the side.
No, it's actually you come down right across and you put the bone right in the center.
I don't know. If you want to get the major artery and you want to like have it not like have to slash it multiple times,
You're
because not
not really
everyone's
going to
strong
tell
enough
her
to get
this.
it
You
on
gotta
the first
avoid- you
time.
gotta
You
avoid
gotta
the
really
Adam's
like.
apple in the front.
Right, but you have to like work to it.
D4.
Not everyone.
No, it doesn't cost that much.
Oh yeah, this is happening in play.
Oh,
I'm just saying, there have been plenty of people who have survived throat slashings because people didn't know how to do it right because
You
they
didn't
were
go deep
watching
enough.
it how to do it from the plays.
Don't go deep enough. That's usually part of it.
Right, exactly. You know.
Anyway, do you want me to talk to her?
I don't know now.
None of that conversation was happening.
Oh, that happened.
Oh no,
Oh, it
that
happened.
Oh, that happened.
I changed movies to plays. It happened.
Okay, I didn't realize we were having that conversation actually.
Well,
Yeah, let me see if I can go
Venus had to slash a throat.
borrow. You just chopped the head off. I'm gonna see if I can go borrow her. You guys try not to murder anybody while I'm gone.
Have we arrived at this time yet?
When you cut the head off, though, even more blood spouts everywhere. It goes like 30 feet in the air.
what is happening?
Whatever.
You find them all in the master bedroom packing their things. It seems to actually be open.
Oh. Kara, could I borrow Pixel for a minute?
She looks at Pixel, sees how much she's packed, and says, yeah, I think we're fine.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Pixel, come here.
Oh, what are we doing?
We're gonna go have a chit chat.
Am I going to be a part of the gang?
I bet you could be if you played your cards right.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, come on. I'm gonna take her to the library.
All right.
Okay, so Pixel is interested in potentially joining the guild.
Of
The BFGs.
no, absolutely not.
I didn't say right away, but in the future, perhaps.
Yeah, why not?
Well, how old are you, Pixel?
11 teen.
That stone
All
cold
right.
drink.
And what would you have to offer?
I've protected my brother from the big bad ghost.
Well, that was very brave of you. Let me ask you a question. Saesha, and keep in mind, I'm using his exam. Saesha is informing, keep in mind none of us are mad at you. That you've shown some aptitude at quick hand, sleight of hand movement.
It's because
So-
they're small.
Understood. So let me ask you this, and once again, no one is mad at you. Have you ever stolen anything before?
Are you going to tell my mom?
I promise I will not tell your mother.
Sometimes to make a little bit more coin, you do what you have to.
I understand. Believe me, I do. It's strange being in a position of powerlessness. I don't know if you understand this quite well or not, but stealing is risky.
Mm-hmm.
And while I understand desperation, you'll be in a position soon where you may not need to do it anymore. Having said that, you're gonna hate me for this. I don't think it would be kind of me to step on a potential skill. So here's what I'm going to do. You know me, you know what I look like, correct?
Yeah,
You could spot me on the street if you saw me.
there's a lot of people out there.
I pull out 1 silver, my coat.
Mhm.
I need you to promise me you're not going to steal from anyone or anything except me.
Why?
Because if you do, successfully, and I don't catch you, this is yours. I'll be the highest target mark you could possibly find.
You're going to like run out in the street and I have to chase you and then...
Anytime you find me. Well, if you run out in the street, I'll notice you and then you'll get nothing. Part of being a good thief is not being noticed,
That sounds like a fun game.
isn't it?
I love this of you.
So, if you can steal from me successfully, whatever you find in this pocket, and I point to the one, is yours to keep. And it will always have something in it. But if I catch you, you get nothing, and you have to help your mother with her work whenever she starts working here. There's punishment for being caught, and I need you to understand that. But no one else but me. I'm the mark. Got
You're-
it?
You're the Ronto.
That's
I'm the Pixel.
fine. You can
Is
only.
Mark your code name? Do I get a code name? What's my code name?
Your code name is.
Billy.
Billy.
But that's his.
No. It's Billy.
Fine, your code name is Billy. I'm the Ronto, okay?
Billy on the Ronto.
I thought you were the Mark.
It's. No, okay.
You have double. You
Okay, listen. Okay,
He
listen to me
has
right now.
layers.
The Ronto, which is me, is the only mark you can steal from.
So you are Mark Ronto.
Yes.
Mark is it's a target. It's something.
Oh, now I get
Yes.
it. Okay.
Mark. As in you're marking me. Your
Got it.
child, your child. I have to be patient. So, you'll be able to learn how to use this effectively in the future if you need to. And you'll be going up against someone who notices their surroundings well. Might be a little difficult in the beginning, but as time passes, you'll get better and better and better at it. And the more you succeed, the greater the reward will be. We'll start with 1, and if you can take that from me, we'll go to 2, and then beyond. Do you understand?
I know exactly what you mean, the Ronto.
Oh, my heart.
Good. But no one or no nothing but me, understood?
Because you're the Mark,
I'm the Mark.
and I'm the
yes.
Billy,
Yes, you are.
and we're the Guild.
Yes.
I tell you what.
You're earning your spot right
Yes. Give it time. Might take years. It will take years. But eventually,
I'm a
We'll
quick
figure.
learner. You'll see.
sure.
Fist bumps you.
There
Okay,
you go.
I think I should probably go back.
now. Yes, you gotta finish packing your stuff up.
And she tugs on your shirt, and
now. Go with her.
she she walks out into the hallway and goes, "I already bested him. I'm only 8."
You are so awesome.
But you shouldn't lie to your friends.
I just give him permission to steal.
Okay. Go tell him I'm 8.
I think you need to tell him.
She yells from the hall, "I'm 8!"
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. And then she runs off.
Come back in.
She's the most precious thing ever, and you did so good. I'm so proud of you. You did great.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
you can't talk to children.
I had 2 other people here with me, but that's fine.
But we didn't do any talking. It was all you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to work for the rest of the night. Either of you are welcome to help me if you want, but
I've gotten as far as I can get until I can confirm facts. So I'll come help.
as
Spend the evening working and
much as I can, so I have a
Cleaning.
long rest.
As you guys make your way down to the main level, that's when you guys walk in. Kind of met face to face.
Hey.
Hey.
Good to see you guys again.
How was 3 Strings?
He's doing good. Actually, he's got a little bit of work for us, and it involves Monty.
Ooh.
Oh, we're gonna go. So we need some apples, and we're gonna go meet this horse, and we're gonna go talk to a horse. We're gonna talk to a talking horse.
Talk to him, like I said. Wait, I didn't tell them. I only told you.
No.
No,
You
no,
mentioned it.
you
They
mentioned
Oh,
know.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's real.
He's real. He's a talking horse.
Is he though?
He
We're gonna
is.
find out one way or another.
Okay.
You trust Matt, was it?
Yeah, I
enough
trust Matt.
That you believe he's
Listen, a
going
man
to
wearing pants that tight, he's got nothing to hide. All right, that's just it.
It was only that time.
As far as he knows, it's the only time he's seen him.
all right.
I need to do a thing tomorrow.
Okay.
I gotta go. I think I've reached the point where I can make my oaths to the temple.
Awesome. That's really cool. What does that mean when you make oaths to a temple?
I formalize my devotion to Oghma.
Well, that is awesome. Can we watch?
I think so?
Are we allowed to cheer?
No,
Do they allow music?
I don't know.
We're gonna ask them that.
Okay.
Also, there's a lady named Uza who sells books, and she's got probably a were-rat situation. And, we've got a. I'm assuming she's got some kind of something hidden inside her house that she needs to get out.
Yeah.
And since you're an expert, I figured maybe we could take a look. We can grab your
worried for
favorite
her
knife.
books.
I'll bring the mug. I want to use the mug because I'm thirsty.
All right, I'll talk to Leaf about that and get that prepared before we leave in the morning.
Perfect.
What's wrong? Are the books in danger?
She seems to believe so.
Yeah, but she's also kind of
Crazy.
a liar, is what we've heard.
Ah!
I know. Thankfully, you're amongst honest people here, so you
No,
don't have
I'm just
anything to worry
feeling really
about.
conflicted right now.
Why?
Because the books, but she's a liar, but the books. And
Listen, there's a lot of charming, awesome liars out there. Really handsome, intelligent, creative, modest liars.
but if I can't
Really
trust
modest.
anything she says, then
She could not be lying. She could firmly believe that there's
Yeah.
something in there.
And
There'd
I'm
be
the most
nothing
modest
in there.
person I know, so pretty much means I was talking about me all that time. I'm pretty great.
you are
Thanks.
pretty great.
Wow,
I don't-
it's just make me feel bad just by being honest. Wow. What do you guys say we get some sleep and go talk to a talking fucking horse? Talking horse! Dude, talking horse!
Sure.
You were with him? Did he really talk about a talking horse?
He did. It's a very.
They were
He's
both
firmly
sober?
convinced that there is a talking horse, and I actually believe him.
Both were sober.
Yeah,
Yeah.
surprisingly sober.
Wow, what a wasted opportunity now that I think about it. Oh well.
Okay. I'm going to work on the bar a little bit tonight before I sleep.
And I'm gonna sleep because I've done enough work today myself.
Actually, would you mind if I didn't help? I'm gonna go write
No,
a letter.
go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Run back upstairs.
By the way, didn't involve you, so we're okay. I think he just feels awkward about the just friends thing. Yeah. So, but as soon as I know something, I'll let you know, okay?
Do I have any reason to roll to see if he's lying
Yes.
to me? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, I'm Harold.
Absolutely. I'm just like,
Talking.
what's that, insight?
Insight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll.
Let's see how screwed I am.
I totally believe you.
What'd you roll?
It's a 3.
I don't know. Let's see.
Literally cannot roll low enough.
It's a 1.
It's not.
3 plus 8 is
It's
11.
3, so it's automatically like
Yeah.
better than what I rolled.
I'm at a plus 8 for lying.
Yeah,
so.
I got a plus. Oh, well, for insight, I'm +1. So I pretty much believe most people.
Yeah, I didn't mention anything specific that you'd be interested in besides being friends, so I think you're okay.
Okay.
Let's go get ready for Monty. We need to get apples. We'll get
We
apples
need
tomorrow.
To get apples.
We'll get apples tomorrow.
We'll get apples tomorrow.
And we're gonna get peanut butter, just in case. Be
seems
like,
to
hey man, how do you
only-
feel about peanut butter? You like that? Do you talk? Do you talk, man?
No, we should start with the apples.
Yeah, start with the apple and lead into peanut butter.
Also, don't ask him if he talks. Just wait. He'll talk.
Okay.
He'll talk.
And then I'm
Horse
gonna.
better.
This horse better fucking talk. Well, I'm gonna go check on Earl. You guys have a good night, okay?
Okay.
Hey,
You
and,
guys spend the rest of the evening you working on your letter,
I
you working in the bar.
would ask Leaf to arrange all of the simpler implements we use to
He
kill.
easily sets those up for you.
Yep.
Then Lee, you make your way to your room, do some studying.
Do I hear the people in the house that no one told me that were there?
Oh,
the family.
I thought they arrived while you were. Oh no,
No,
you guys
they
were
didn't.
gone.
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
You hear someone leaving.
Look out a window.
You see the 3 gnomes walk.
Run after him.
They pick up pace, like looking over their shoulders.
Wait, no, it's me. It's Vinley.
It's dark. They're
sorry.
running after us.
I'm sorry.
We got short legs.
Yeah, I apologize. I wanted to give Pixel something before y'all are leaving.
Okay.
I started reaching my bag and I say, Pixel, you have to take very special care of this doll, okay? It's like the beholder I gave your brother.
And you actually see him holding it. And it's like the eyes are like looking at him. He's like,
This is a special doll, and that's a special stuffed animal, okay?
Okay.
They're guardian spirits, okay? They'll watch over you. That's why they always look at you, okay? And I pull out that doll that I got.
That does the
Yeah,
same
same
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
They always have their eyes on you.
You know, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Takes it, and she like points it at the beholder, and no, they're still looking at us.
Because they're meant to watch over you.
Because they're planning to murder you.
Also, this is my butterfly.
You like that? That's pretty cool, isn't it, Declan?
Wanna hold him?
She takes his hand and holds it out.
His name is Savar.
Blow gently. I said gently.
It's okay, it's fine, it's okay. I just wanted to introduce you to him. Maybe one day I'll teach you how to make your own friend. Have a good night.
You literally just
Yeah,
dissipate.
Why is everyone good with children?
I love magic.
Wait, look behind you. It's behind her.
Holds a finger out.
Think,
Flaps, flutters.
and it dissipates.
I killed it.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Seems like you both have magical ability in you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you stuff later, and we're gonna be awesome. Looks up at the mom. Workers at this tavern.
Have a good night, y'all. Good night, Kara.
Good night. Thanks again for everything. The others will tell you we're not staying here anymore.
I figured from you having all your stuff and walking away.
Nothing against any of you. It's just there's too many people in one household. But
That's
we'll
understandable.
be I will be ready to work whenever the tavern is open. So let us be on our way.
I'll see you then.
Good night.
and they make their way out.
Does any-
Clutching the dolls.
Anybody do anything else throughout
Yes,
the
I lay out the peanuts for Earl.
Okay.
I'm trying out the peanuts. We'll see if that works.
Okay.
night? Okay.
Sounds good.
And do I roll animal handling to try to continue?
Sure, go ahead.
Still working that friendship with a bird, all right? Oh, yeah, finally! 23.
All right.
Thank you, new Herald Dice. New Herald Dice. Gold and purple.
As soon as you lay, again, when you enter the room, they all fly up to the rafters. The bird, again, is knocked over in its cage, still tweedling.
I'll set it back up.
But as soon as you throw out the peanuts, they
They seem much happier with the peanuts. Okay, awesome. I will sit and do exactly what she described to me. I'll keep my distance. I'll chill out and I will watch.
Okay.
And I will just do that until they're done eating, and then I'll throw out like maybe one more batch of peanuts, not too much. She specifically said not too much. So no, one batch is plenty, and then I will chill out and I will go to sleep.
All right.
okay, cool, got it. Anybody else?
I finish my letter, fold it up with a blank sheet contained inside it, walk to the window and hold it out.
And as soon as you lift it out into the air, flutters off into the darkness. hopefully making it to its intended receiver.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Wow. That's cool.
She wrote a lot.
Front, back, wrapped around the sides.
Is
Gotta stay in character.
You
It's
are
exactly what
nuts
that
as both a player and a character. I
love it.
don't.
anybody else? Nothing? Okay. The morning comes once again. You guys are rising at your different hours of the day. Some sleep in, and some wake up early, as per usual. How long did you work last night?
Long enough to get a full rest. Also, one other thing. The room that she was in is one attached to a bathroom, correct?
It
Okay.
is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious on that. I worked as long as I could and still get a full
It
rest.
wasn't attached. There was a bathroom right outside the door.
Okay.
Yep.
As long as I could still get a full rest, but still want to get up as early as I possibly can.
Okay.
Okay, done. No problem.
Yeah.
The day is yours. What do you do?
I will gather everybody up and be like, okay, what are we doing first? What are we doing first?
Okay.
Let's do it. You ready? Are you excited? You pumped? We're ready to do this? Voss seriously was up all night cheering. It's all I could hear all night.
Okay.
You're gonna do fine. Come on. And look, everybody goes on stage and bombs once, okay? So if you do bomb, which you won't, but if you do, we'll all be right here still cheering for you.
This is what you were destined to do. There's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah.
You got this. There's literally nobody who wants this more than you.
I gotta go check a couple things on the dissertation I have to turn in, and then I'll be ready to make and do this. So if you guys want to come with, or if you want to slack around the house for a little bit instead, it's up
I
to
would
you.
like to come with.
Yeah, I want to come with.
Okay.
One other thing, down to the bar, and how many silver items do I have?
3. You have the top of the cane.
Dagger's mine.
The knife and the more of a knife, dagger.
Has dagger stats.
Calling it a
but-
dagger. It's
yeah.
a dagger.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Dagger.
And the last,
Tell me what it is.
The last is a tankard.
Yep.
So we have 3 altogether. If we do encounter a were-rat in this woman's basement, hold up the 2 implements, which is a mug and a cane.
I reach for the mug. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to you.
Kane.
The end is lined with silver. It's the only thing that'll hurt lycanthropes. Actually, Harold, if we're going to be using that, I think Saesha should have it.
I don't know what my the thing I do where I channel through my sword, would that hurt it?
I have no idea. Maybe.
We can check.
What's your sword made of?
It's just a normal steel sword, but I channel the.
I'll tell you what.
Have you ever
radiance of
considered
Oghma through it.
getting a silver second sword for monsters?
Those are expensive.
Really pricey.
But have you considered it?
Not until now.
Maybe you should.
I think I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be worthwhile.
Maybe I should get
This
a
is sort of
silver-
how we handled things back when. So
Yeah, sorry, I just
Back
forgot
when?
that things are expensive and you pay, yeah, sorry.
you're fine. It's fine. Come on, let's get going. We're gonna knock this out. You're gonna do great.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look around for anything alcoholic we have. We don't. Yeah, I guess I still hold it.
As you guys all make your way outside, you see a very familiar, large,
Oh.
very ornate carriage, followed by 3 others.
Yep.
As the first one opens, a very rotund man in green and blacks and gold steps out with his hat cocked to the side as his big bushy mustache. And then from behind him, a dark carriage where a woman in all black robes steps out. You recognize this as a magistrate. And then the final two. It's a smattering of different races and people that you've never met before. They all seem to be looking in the aspect of wearing leather aprons that have tools stuck in them. And
It's the artisans.
so
Hi, Mert.
Aye, lass. Forgot how much of a shithole this is.
Yeah, but
But it's alright. It's not going to be for long, isn't that right?
That's right. We got you on our side to
right.
help with that.
So I brought a magistrate here to sign over the contract and get things going, and I brought the guilds here to go ahead and start assessing the damages and getting things going.
Sure.
That way we can go ahead and get started as early as possible.
Perfect.
This is just an assessment this time. There are certain people I would like to work on this, if that's all right.
Just an assessment, aye. Like I
Understood.
said, who you have doing it, that's fine. As long as the guilds sign off on them, that's all I ask for.
Okay.
I'll ask if they have guild membership before signing them off.
Of course, of course.
And is there anything you need from us while you're here?
To sign the contract so I can give you money.
All right. Well,
That's really what it boils down to.
we all ready to do that, right?
Yeah.
I take the contract and would like to read it thoroughly.
okay,
Any kind
making
of
an investigation check.
I'm going to read over his shoulder.
Got it. You may either roll with advantage or both of you can roll a single die.
17.
17. You notice that the contract is for 750 gold as agreed upon, with the investment return of 37.5 of gross income.
That's different.
I turn it over to him and I thought, point out the discrepancy.
He kind of takes it.
I thought we agreed on a net percentage.
Right. Profit. Minor mistake. Sorry. I'm just...
Of course, it's a
The
minor
magistrate comes
mistake,
over
yeah.
and crosses it out, and writes profit, net, income.
Oh. It's a mistake anyone can make. Certainly.
You guys are really grinning hard at each other. So why don't we go ahead and we've taken a look now.
It's
We've
the
gotten
only
all the
thing that really stood
discrepancies.
out on the contract.
We got all the discrepancies settled, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Don't worry, I've already covered the 25 gold percent that goes, or the 25 gold that goes to the magistrate. I covered that for you.
How very generous of you.
I am but a generous man. Super excited for this booze boo of who's who, if you know what I mean.
So you were signing. We were signing. Let's sign that.
I take whatever pen implement is given to me, sign Bill Ronto,
Okay.
and pass on to the next.
I will sign, but behind his name, I will put "of the Ronto experience." Just kind of slap that.
Do I
in
see
there.
him do that?
I have no intentions of hiding it from you. I'm like, all right, here you go.
All right.
Why?
I want them to know that they're getting the full experience.
I don't do anything fancy.
Listen, not just
sign your full
anybody
name?
can go full Ronto, okay? Only you can do that.
Yeah, they already know who I am, so.
Okay, so just
I sign it. My full
Okay.
name.
Saesha.
What? It's an incredible experience.
The very stoic woman looks at you and goes, "Is there a problem?"
No, I'm just a little, no.
Takes it and before. Can she read?
I think so.
Yeah, she was like
Yes.
kind of obsessed with books, so
Okay.
it was a little weird if she couldn't.
I just have a problem with misspellings, and I'm going to wander.
The magistrate signs it and then hands it to.
He signs it.
I guess we're in business now, officially.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go. And he just starts barking commands of the guild representatives, and they start going and going to work.
I
start
kind of wave Saesha over.
doing
like,
an assessment.
I think we're leaving for your thing. You should be with us. so we can do that because you are necessary for that thing that we are doing.
I call a carriage.
Okay.
Or
All
if
right.
he would be so kind as to lend us one of that he has brought here. Are these his
As a
own
matter of
personal ones?
fact.
Yeah.
One is his.
Mm-hmm.
The black one seems to be the magistrate's, as they were the only person
Mm-hmm.
to step out of that one. The other two just seem like regular carriages.
Yep.
I'd like
Okay.
to roll persuasion to convince him to pay for our carriage.
I would like to assist.
What do you say?
How are you assisting?
I'm standing behind him and smiling that same weird smile that we had earlier.
All
Got
right,
it.
roll with disadvantage.
I'm going to whisper to Harold. Boss is kind of terrifying when he smiles.
I know. I never want to see that again.
So take the lowest.
Oh man, there goes my natural 20. But with the lowest, 16.
All right.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to say it's like I'm going to be like, carriage. Oh man, I forgot my wallet. Mert, would you mind grabbing this one for me?
Don't worry. I got the gross of this one.
Okay, it's not that funny.
Is that what it's like sitting next to me?
And I'm going to turn and pay for the carrots with Mert's money.
Got it. You guys make your way back through the castle ward and to.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this.
What are you doing? You're fine.
I just signed my name on a document that I knew had a lie in it. I can't do this.
It didn't have a lie. He is Bill Ronto. Who else would have that name?
Wait, that's what that was?
Yeah, he may have signed Bill Ronto. I may have also added the Ronto experience, which I have no idea what that means, but it's probably amazing.
I do really like. I kind of wish that was our group name now.
The
Ronto
Okay,
experience
so-
instead of
so-
BFG.
Is your name really Bill Ronto? Is that a name you are actually using and it's not just a lie?
He's told so many people at this point, yes.
Is it a truth or is it a lie?
Billy, as I like to call him.
No, that's Pixel's name.
Crap, you took my name.
Bill Ronto is the name I have in this city.
So it's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
I mean, when everyone in the city calls him Bill but us.
It's just a nickname.
It's
It's like how I go by V instead of Via Emiliana Gafala.
Okay.
Harold feels a little sick at how accepting she is of this, and is like, oh, God. I will just go back to looking out the window.
don't worry about that. This
William.
is about you.
Good William here.
This is about
Well,
you.
I know, but if you had lied and I didn't say something about it, then I was kind of not doing my job.
Saesha,
But if it's true, and that is your name, I mean, it doesn't have to be your true name because people don't give out their true names. So if it's a name of yours and it is one that you use, then it's okay.
It's okay.
I thought we moved past this. What? We circled back around to it?
No, I think
It's-
that Saesha's just trying to voice her concern that there's a lot of duplicity that goes on in our group,
I know, I'm sorry.
which is
I'm
legit.
It is.
If it makes you uncomfortable that I lie about every other sentence, then I will do it every other sentence. Okay.
Thanks, Harold.
Harold's like, oh my gosh, you're too pure. All right, well.
I am trying to improve.
I know.
You have been a very good influence on me.
Oh.
I start looking out the window for this horse. Oh wait, no, we're headed to the Temple of Oghma first. Yeah.
All right.
So excited about that horse.
Once again, you make your way past the halls of justice, through the castle ward, and come upon the white marbled building, now looking splendid in gold as it's bathed in the sunlight. The two long scrolled banners that hang from each of its towers, and the grand stained glass of the Muses of Oghma.
This place really takes the breath out of you.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, Saesha, as you collect yourself, readying yourself and make your steps to the next journey, we're gonna take a break.
You knew that was coming!
We will be back in about 15 or 20 minutes, but we have a huge bit more going on in the chat. It's amazing. Keep that up. Also, reminder.
Oh my god!
What's our subscriber total?
I want to know what you're looking at.
75. We had 2 subscriptions today.
Hey, all right,
Hey.
awesome. So just over 75. That's awesome.
Just
A quick reminder: once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to be giving away the dice that Goblin does not get. These right here.
But what about
Nope,
Adkins?
none of the cats get them. It's for you guys, so please get them before they steal them from us.
Where can I buy it?
You can't.
They're not sold.
Makes them so
So
incredible.
that makes them so special.
Also, again, check us out on Discord. You'll find us there often, especially Goblin. She's there all the time.
Oh, I need a life.
And roll for sleight of hand.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
First, like this.
I see it.
Yep, you failed. All right, so with that, you can also find a link to the Discord in our Twitch chat. The little
Thing.
banner thing. There's a banner that you click on it. It's got a link. Technology, it's amazing.
Words are cool too.
Words are hard, but
Words are
technology.
hard. I don't know
is
what you're talking
awesome.
about. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee because I'm running on 1 hour of sleep.
All right.
We'll be back.
Hey.
We're in.
Yeah, we're in. Hey guys, we're in there.
We're so good at this. Like,
Professional.
Rose.
been doing this for years.
Yep, all 10 weeks of them.
All right, here we go. Diving back in.
You guys find yourself again at the Temple of Oghma.
Behind you. I'm like actually like corner coach with your shoulders. Like, all right, you got this. You got this. Let's do this.
I got this.
Yeah, you got this.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Don't do that
it's
because I'm
safe.
standing behind you. You're taller than me. I can't catch you.
Saesha, you're like literally an angel. I don't think they can refuse you.
Oghma could. Yeah, if they do, it's bullshit.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. That'd be like the sincerest form
are you
of
wearing?
bullshit.
I know why you asked that. It feels inappropriate. I am actually wearing my full plate for this.
Oh, we went underneath that.
A smile.
That's a lot of chafing.
That's gonna get clipped.
This is how we get rashes, okay? I've been explaining it.
Okay, so you make your way back into the Grand Cathedral of Knowledge. Again, the pews that are also tables are scattered with books and people reading over scrolls and doing their own notes. People peruse the aisles of all the different books. And at the far end, the very end of the chapel, you see the statue of Oghma himself, sitting and playing the Yawning, smiling at all of his followers.
I'm just gonna walk over to the statue for a moment and place my hands on the base of it, close my eyes. Give me strength and guidance. I can do this. Okay. I'm going to go find the book that I found when I was researching indentured spirits.
Okay. That was in the second story of the left chancel? No. The left little corridor
Yes.
of books.
The little nook of books.
Yes.
And I'm going to pull it down, and I want to double check when an indentured spirit is dispatched, not permanently destroyed, but dispatched. Does it return to the astral plane, or where does it go?
Ethereal.
Ethereal plane, sorry, or where does it go? Oh, it goes to the ethereal. Oh! I'm gonna do great on this.
Your gauntlet's a great one.
All right. And I'm going to put the book back and turn around and, okay, let's see if the savant is available.
Totally.
And I'm going to go up to the front desk.
There's not really a front desk
I thought
at
there
this.
was.
No, as you walk in,
that's
it's
one.
literally opens up into a bunch of pews and desks and things, and then
Pillow trove where people are sitting down with the inset.
But while you were looking for the book, at the top of the choir chancel, you see the woman in layered blue white robings with silver trim, wearing a blue veiled coif. You know this to be Savant Sonata Lyceum. She seems to be giving a sermon on the importance of ideology of knowledge.
Knowledge, particularly the raw knowledge of ideas, is supreme. An idea has no weight, but it can move mountains. The greatest gift of humankind, an idea outweighs anything made by mortal hands. Knowledge is power and must be used with care, but hiding it away from others is never a good thing. Stifle no new ideas, no matter how false and crazed they seem. Rather, let them be heard and considered.
Soon after, a chorus erupts in music as she begins to descend the stairs.
That's good music.
Yeah, it is.
It has a very powerful tone to it, yet still harmonic and soothing. The melodies are very uplifting and seem to tell the story of a heroic bard, even though there are no words.
I'm going to wait for her to make her way closer, and when she reaches a respectable distance, I'm going to cross to her.
Okay. Oh. Hello, Saesha.
Hello, Savant.
How are you feeling today? Are you here to research more into your divine being?
I'm actually hoping to swear my oaths, if possible.
Oh. I thought you already had with how you spoke about the Lawkeeper and Lord of Knowledge himself.
No.
Have you seen the Covenant in procession before? Well, you must present a piece of knowledge, wisdom, or work of art to be presented to the masses. It happens at 20th hour every day,
All right.
which would be in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Do you have any works prepared, or would you like to just watch today and present later?
I do. Would it be better for me to watch? Should I watch?
That's up to you.
No.
Go do it.
You got this.
If it's all right, then I would like to present what I have. It's a tree stone indentured spirits.
It's awesome.
You gather your things as you notice that there is a procession of people starting to form a line. And you hear the deep gong of the tower bells ringing. And it is something that you've noticed before, but very far off in the distance.
Okay.
But now you know where they originate. You wait and you hear the count of 8 chimes as the chancel is filled by a plethora of lore keepers lining the chorus at the foot of Oghma's statue. Almost serendipitously and seamlessly, the choir begins a holy union of power-echoing song that reverberates through the halls, creating a hauntingly enchanting harmony. You hear a few patrons whisper to each other behind you.
I always love the Covenant.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ceremonies. Try to catch it at least 3 times a 10-day.
After the song reaches its completion, a young, tabby feline man, no older than 17. It's hard to tell, as you have never seen what you can only assume to be a tabaxi.
This close.
This close. He is dressed in a simple blue robe with a long white tabard with a silver embroidered scroll. He seems very nervous in his body language as he pulls a folded piece of parchment from deep within his robes.
New lore keeper's getting sworn in.
Yeah, I wonder if this one's gonna choke like the last one from last week.
I couldn't do it. Hats off to him.
Those are people sitting behind us.
Yep.
I just like slow turn and deadpan them in the face.
I join her.
Hey,
This is a time for quiet, friends. Wouldn't it be fine if we were all quiet?
roll intimidation.
Do I have advantage? She's helping?
Yeah.
I'm up in line at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
22.
See them sit up straight. One actually just kind of picks up his stuff and walks straight out of the.
You hear Harold? You hear Harold, and then you go back to watching.
After a few people, the first one seems to recite like open poetry. Seems to be the life of an alley cat, someone that grew up on the streets and had a hard time, but learned humility through knowledge. And so that's what he speaks about. The next few are just songs, excerpts from books they've read and things like that. And soon enough, there are 5 steps that lead up to an empty chancel stage.
Are people cheering when they go up, or is it all very reverent and quiet?
It's more like church.
Okay.
And it's not in a way of like people. The most judging you get were those 2 guys that were behind you. Everybody seems to be very respectful and quiet and letting. And you see them being blessed and anointed with the holy water by some of the lore masters after they are given their time to be a part of the covenant.
In the quiet, as she's ascending the stairs, there's just one voice. Get it, Saesha?
A couple of eyes look your direction.
I try my best not to appear as though I'm not the one that did that.
Make a deception.
Yeah, why not? You know, why not? Oh my God! Is that okay? It's a 13. It's not an 18. Still, 21.
Yep, completely fine.
I look around as well. So childish.
All right.
Someone else know her here? I start looking around for the sound of the voice.
Saesha. You're very suspicious now.
You hear as a couple of the lore masters are looking in your direction.
I walk up. Amongst the myriad of spirits bound in the state of undeath, there are those whose deeds in life assured their state upon death, the indentured spirit. Their death was preceded by a debt owed and never paid. These incorporeal undead are draped in tattered black hooded robes which hide their faces. Golden chains marking the obligations which have persisted beyond the grave encircle their neck and wrap around each arm. Ashen, withered hands extend from each sleeve, the fingers of which end in wicked claws. Their touch delivers a blow that rends and withers the flesh. They have also been known to utilize melee weaponry. Until such time as their debt is paid in full, they cannot truly be destroyed. They can be temporarily dispatched, however, banishing them to the ethereal plane for a short time. Scurries down the stairs.
And they beckon you back up to the water basin.
I walk over.
Thank you very much. And you notice that this is Sarah, the lore master that helped you find this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You have added to the knowledge of the Temple of Oghma from your experience and your truth. May he watch over you. And she dips her hand into the water and places it atop your head as you feel the water soak into your hair and run down your face. May his knowledge run through you and be as strong and swift as the river, and unyielding as the water against untruth.
And Sonata speaks up. Search for knowledge. Be of open mind. Guard against ignorance. And enlighten the world.
Always.
Welcome, Saesha.
Paladin of Oghma.
Thank you.
And they gesture down the stairs.
Scurry. Just go over and sit down.
I know. And I don't want to sneak out the back and celebrate. Or do you want to wait and watch the rest of this?
We should watch the rest. I don't want to be rude.
Okay.
3 more presenters go up. The first one, pretty commonly. The second one just stumbles, stutters, can't make it through before breaking down and running off. The third one, kind of watching that, just doesn't even take the stage. And then the procession stops, and everyone kind of disperses.
I want to go somewhere we can cheer. I need to go somewhere we can cheer.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay, good.
Be loud.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Okay, I like it. I love it.
No, I get it.
As soon as we are out the door, Harold just like,
We did it! And those other people like totally couldn't. You totally won that situation.
yours was so much better than everybody else's.
Oh my god.
I did it.
It was a competition and you won.
Yeah, no kidding.
I want to go see the guy who freaked out though.
It's
It's-
everybody's
find him
journey.
later. Maybe we
Everybody's
should find him
journey's
later.
their own, and they really need to figure it out themselves.
Yeah.
And there's a talking horse, but this is amazing, and we're all really proud of you.
How do you feel?
Relieved, elated, terrified,
Out of breath.
conflicted, all sorts of things.
You're a paladin now.
I am. I'm a real paladin.
Man, the last paladin I
Real
met
paladin.
totally knocked out one of my teeth.
Don't do
You're already my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it because I haven't knocked out your teeth?
It's because of a lot of things, but that's definitely on the list. Wow, it's official now. You are Paladin, Saesha.
She passes out.
Go to catch.
Yeah, you don't catch.
Go to catch. Yeah.
It's fine.
plate.
Yeah, you catch her, and like the plate actually digs into you, and it, it doesn't
damage,
cut or
how much
anything, but it definitely there's gonna be a bruise there. But you kind of catch her and kind of let her fall onto you instead of the ground.
Not the first time she's hurt me.
At least I didn't
pretty
stab
funny.
you in the
See a
back.
couple of people like
Oh, William.
Just through the heart.
step a
William,
few feet
that's
She's
closer.
fine,
So
just needs
William
some
now?
air.
So William.
It's a lot to take in. And fanning
is-
her
it
face
is-
lightly.
It is a really pretty temple.
Boy, howdy is it. Yes.
Good day.
Oh my goodness.
So,
You alright?
Am I dead?
You're not?
No.
Okay.
I think.
Very much alive. Try to help her to her feet.
Okay. Let's go see a man about a horse.
Let's do that. And
Ready.
I guess we'll take the next carriage out to.
Do we get apples?
Oh, apples. Yes,
We
let's
gotta
grab
stop and-
apples
we gotta
first.
stop
Do
and
we
grab
need
some
to
apples.
bribe this horse, man?
No, he just likes apples. I know from experience because I've met him. Also, don't talk to him like he's a horse. Just talk to him like he's a person.
But he is a horse.
I know, baby, talk to him like he's a horse. He might not want to talk to you.
Here is the compromise I will make. Why don't you two handle the horse talking, and I will observe the mannerisms and the polite society of horse talking, and we can move forward from there.
That's fine.
In horse society, it seems like a smart move.
That does sound good. Well, the thing is like, okay, so I asked him, if his family talks or if he knows that they're talking horses, and he said no.
There's a general store close
The
by.
black horse of the family.
There's a general store very close by. Let's just go there.
Let's do that.
He just said he was smarter than the rest of his family. That's why he can talk, but I don't know. I feel like there's more to it.
I'm smarter than the rest of my family.
That's fair, and you do talk a lot.
I talk a
So you
shitload.
take them to the pack mule.
Yes, I certainly do.
Okay. You walk in, and you see both of the gentlemen that run the pack mule, both Jonas and Reddard.
Hi, Red.
I see him and I'm like,
Ah.
I will just kind of casually turn my shoulder so that my mask doesn't face him.
Yeah. You all recognize the man that you saved from the sewers, who had a wine-stained birthmark over his eye.
Realizing that I'm going to have to ask for apples eventually, I turn back and I'm like, hey!
Buddy.
Welcome to the pack mule. What can we get you?
Apples.
Definitely looking for apples.
And a chalk slate, large, about this thick.
Are you going to carry that with us to go meet?
I'll leave it here and pick it up on the way back. But I want it.
Yeah, there's a bushel in one of the barrels.
I'll gather up some apples.
Are they red?
They're varying colors.
Okay. Grab the red ones.
Why?
Matt said bring red apples.
Fair. And I will grab red apples.
So he's a picky horse then.
I mean,
I like green ones over red ones. I don't eat red ones.
I like the yellow ones.
I like all of them. I don't know. The ones I fed him when I met him were
Chalkboard
red,
is 8
so
copper.
Maybe he doesn't
Easily
like red
fit.
ones.
How much for the
comes with
apples?
a pack of chalk.
How many do you get?
How much is per one apple? Is it by the pound? Is it by the, like how are we doing
It's by the
this? Is
pound, and it is 2 copper per pound.
Okay,
I will
what
grab
is the weight
2 pounds.
per?
2 pounds? Okay.
How many apples is 2
He's a growing
pounds
horse.
of apples?
6.
If we have any left.
Really?
Oh.
Apples are that heavy? Sorry, I personally don't actually eat them, so I don't know how much they weigh.
I'm going to. Is Jonas like away from everybody else?
He seems to be stalking.
Okay, I'm going to go over to him. Hi, I'm looking for sugar.
We have a small baking aisle.
Thank you.
Back on the left, it's next to the flour. Make sure you read the label. They're packaged the same.
Okay, thank you.
We did something nice for Vinley's thing. Shouldn't we do the same for Saesha?
Yeah, we probably should. We should think of something.
Eight.
I look around.
He said about 2 pounds, right?
Probably like
Yep.
cookies or something.
Yeah, so you got 8 apples.
Try to make it. Do we know how to
So
make
6
it?
is right.
Yeah, 6 in varying
2
sizes.
pounds is 6 total, by the way.
6 total?
Um,
Yeah.
That's what I buy.
There's
Wow, that'd be
2 separate sizes. There's not individual like small ones that we
Yeah.
have nowadays,
I'll
but
take
there's
the
a medium bag and then like a large bag.
I'm going to get the
I
medium
have a
one.
discount
Okay.
here.
Got it.
Make sure it's
Yeah,
sugar.
sure. That'd be great.
Yeah, you make sure to
flour.
read the
Yeah.
burlap sack. It says sugar. And
Hoist it over my shoulder and walk up to the front.
We go up to the front and said, all of them purchases are with me.
got it.
Hey, Saesha.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dessert?
Brownies.
Do you have the stuff to make brownies here?
We actually bought out all of our chocolate
We need to go to a
night.
bakery.
It's okay. No,
yesterday,
no, it's all right.
day
It's
before
all right.
yesterday.
Here, go.
Did you use all of it?
I recommend checking the Baker's Guild.
That.
We'll do it. We'll hit that on the way
We
back.
just thought since we're here,
Yeah,
we might
you know,
as well
knock it out
ask
while we're at the
instead
mule.
of making like another trip.
Because
if
that's a
we
big,
didn't
long
have
trip.
to.
Yeah, and we don't, our legs get tired, so.
But yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
When we get done with our meeting, we'll come back.
With-
here.
With the bag of sugar, the apples, and
The chalkboard.
chalkboard, the sugar is the most expensive. It runs everything up to 3 silver. You see him type something, click something in to the register, pulls it back, and it goes 2 silver, 7 copper.
I pay.
Oh, thanks, Voss.
I give you 6 copper.
Thank you. I take it.
All right.
How much is all this?
1 silver, always in the front left pocket of my coat.
Got it.
I check it. Is it there?
It's there.
It's
Okay.
there.
Just curious how good she was.
Well, I mean, she did kind of snow you. What?
Sure.
Let's go find this horse.
All right. She tells you, V tells you all that the horse is a horse that carries a carriage, but it typically,
That is his job. Yes.
yeah, but he typically runs the trades ward. So I need you all to make an investigation check.
Cool. Do we all make it?
Yeah, I'll let you all
I'm
make
also
it.
gonna let y'all know this horse is a very low energy horse, so probably don't
Dude, me
come
and him are
at
gonna
it
have
with
so much
too
in
much
common.
excitement.
I'm so excited about this horse, you guys.
We did. Is it said investigation?
Investigation.
Okay. Oh.
10.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
22.
22.
10.
All right.
Get those dice. I want them.
I'll tell you afterwards because I don't know if I can. Can I tell her now?
Oh, that's fair. I shouldn't have asked. I
Wait.
should have waited. I should have waited.
So
Wait until
you
later.
guys start your search in the same area of the trades ward, amongst the masses where V told you where she met the talking horse the first time. You know from her descriptions that it is a dapple gray with dark smoky eyes, a white spear that cascades the length down the nose. His body is a light gray that fades into a gradient dark gray on the rear and down the hind legs, where it has white speckled spots around it. His mane and tail are silky black that fade into silver white tips.
How do you know what my dream horse is?
I can't believe your dream horse has an ombre. This is so last season.
Quick question. I would have asked this before we began our search for the weird talking horse.
Why is it gotta be weird?
Are we supposed to, what do we do when we find him? Do we say something? Do we say
Yeah,
hi,
yeah.
talking horse? Or?
No, I got a little phrase I'm gonna give him, and he's gonna know we're checking things out.
All right. Searching for horse then.
You guys split up in the area to try and make things quick, and it's within 10, maybe 15 minutes you all come back together. You have not found a horse of such description. However, there are a few carriage drivers around.
Let me go peruse the locals, see what they know. And I'm gonna go up to one of them and be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Listen, while I got you here, I was gonna ask you a question. I'm looking for a horse. Probably about I'm very particular about what carriages I take. All right, I'm a very important man.
I gets it. Everybody's got their regulars, all right? Maybe one day I'll be your regulars, but maybe not now. What you
Maybe
looking
not
at?
now, maybe some other time. But right now, I'm looking for a horse. He's a gray horse. Gray horse goes by what do they call him? It starts with an M. Monty.
What is happening?
Yeah, man, I doesn't ring no bells, but most of the carriages here, them and their steeds, can be found stored down at the guild paddock and the Gentle Rest stables. Down near the White Bull.
Yeah.
I can take you there if you need.
Sure. You know what? Got you. See, why not? We'll go ahead and knock it out.
Ah, right. That's what. Yeah. See, like I said, I'll be your regular before.
Yeah. Let's see how good the ride is, and then I'll be like, yeah, we got a carriage here.
So we got a carriage to get a carriage. Great.
Yeah.
A carriage to get you.
He swindled you.
How much is
Oh,
it?
you know that.
I'm comfortable with it.
A carriage
I just
to
want
take
this
you
horse.
to the stables where horses are kept when they're not working.
How much would that cost me?
A copper.
A copper.
Oh, well.
Boom, boom, boom. I've been swindled and I'm comfortable with it.
Once we're inside. What language was that?
Oh, that's a street.
Called Judge.
Can you teach me that?
I can.
Okay, I've never heard that before.
Trust me, you can be hearing a lot more of that here in Waterdeep.
All right, you ride, and it's really not too long as you're making your way through the bustling trades ward. You come to a place deep in the ward, just south of the City of the Dead, where there's a roundabout of packed dirt plaza of an open market. It is a strange oddity juxtaposed to the compounded, entangled urban jungle, the shops that surround it. For some reason, this area is the only open market area in the Trades Ward where no buildings have been erected.
And that's why I avoid purple pants. Always. Always.
I totally gets it. I had a purple pants once too. It gave me this rash.
That's what I'm talking about. The rash, the big one.
I mean, I'm still working. You want to see it?
No, I know.
All right.
Trust me, I see too much already.
I understand.
All right, thank you for the ride. And I'll give him the copper and then like usher everyone off.
It is possible if people would like to roll a history about the White Bull.
Sure.
This is
Two.
going to be the rule of 2.
Yeah, and not me.
I got it.
Yeah.
So wait, I see three hands shaking.
Oh,
2 people roll.
Who wants it?
yeah, y'all do it.
18.
All right.
23.
Damn.
Well,
All right. Despite not being from Waterdeep, this place has a little bit of famous history.
Just a little.
This place is packed. This place is a packed dirt plaza named for the birth of an albino calf on this site when it lay outside the city walls. The calf's owner eventually built the White Bull Tavern, which thrived for years until it was destroyed by Thongalar the Mighty and Shail Rotalar in a great spell battle that tore a rapidly widening planar breach into the astral plane. Azuth, god of mages, repaired the breach, but this area intermittently acquires the planar trait of wild magic.
Oh, joyous day. Oh, joyous day.
This is where horses hang out when they're not working, right?
Where you are is an open market.
That's an open market. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I
The
missed
place,
that somehow.
yeah, the place is a plethora of people peddling wares from wagons and small canopied huts, all strung together like a bazaar. And
So, sorry.
Yep, from the open air market, you can catch the aroma of a sweet caramel fragrance wafting your way downwind.
So the White Bull is the whole area?
Yes, the White Bull
I
is.
thought the White Bull was like the name of the place where the horses are, so I was like, why isn't it called the White Horse? You know, just asking the big questions
Those
here.
important questions, yeah.
Yeah,
This market in Trades Ward is called the White Bull.
got it. That makes sense.
Yep.
And I will.
Don't cast any magic here.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
It will.
It's gonna get
backfire.
weird if you do, in a bad way.
Why?
It's one of the places I read about it. A lot of fucked up shit happened here, and it kind of
Area's
tore into reality.
kind of imbued with wild magic.
Sounds fun.
No, it's dangerous.
Sounds more fun.
You could explode.
Don't
That
tell.
sounds less fun.
Yeah.
Let's find this horse.
agreed. I go in and start looking for the horse.
Yep.
That's makes so much sense. Let's go.
What?
I just figured out how he can talk. Let's go.
All right, search for the horse.
Got it. You can make an investigation
Sure.
if you would like.
Sure. Same as I got last time, 22.
Nice.
You can tell us, right?
What?
How he talks?
It's probably a side effect of wild magic.
Say.
He's not always in here, though.
No, I mean he was probably born here.
Oh.
No, he said he wasn't. I asked him.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We can ask the guy. He'll be here soon, right? Hopefully.
He said he came
I'm
from
just looking for
Farm,
any
outside the
horse,
city.
and I'm gonna go over and kind of pet it and be excited about being around a horse.
Okay. There's a brown horse that seems to be tied up to one of the posts. With your 22 investigation, you come across. You see a bunch of carriages walking around. There's definitely something close nearby, but they seem to be going in all directions. But you notice that a lot of the empty carriages run north and up the street just a little bit. And where the other ones seem to be gathering people and going the opposite direction.
So empty carriages up the street, and horse carriages going in that direction.
They're all horse-drawn,
Okay.
but people that are not taking fares seem to be going north And people that are taking fares seem to be going in the other directions.
I think our horse may be north, then.
Let's take a look.
If we couldn't find him on the fair roads.
Can't hurt.
As you make your way that way.
Saesha,
What?
going this way. You made a new friend.
I did.
Does that one talk?
No.
I don't think so, but he's really pretty.
You are really judging
really
these
pretty.
other horses.
I just. No.
We gotta go.
I guess once you've reached a talking one, all the other ones kind of pale in comparison.
They really
All right.
do.
Where are we going?
North. That's where we'll find our missing horse.
Lead the way, boss.
All right. As you round the corner, the first thing to catch your eye is the dark metallic mocha color of a large fountain with the antique bronze statues of a horse-drawn carriage racing through the streets. Small spouts of water creatively placed at the feet of each horse gives the illusion that the statue is actually life frozen in time. Across the brickwork two-story building is a sign in iron that reads, Gentle Rest Stables. You see a few people wandering around either on horses or leading them both to and from the side entrance of a long hallway of multiple straw-laden stables. The interior smells of barn and the rich dark wood of the interior stable's construction. Down the middle lane hangs 3 iron chandeliers, easily worth well over 700 gold apiece just by looking at them, due to their sheer size and intricate design alone.
Where he may be resting?
Yeah, let's check it out. And I will head into the stables.
Strangest search I've ever done.
All right, make me a perception check.
I will.
I'll assist.
Alrighty. Let me get in there. 18.
18. About halfway down the stable, you come across a stall that at first glance looked empty until you looked in and see a sleeping dapple gray horse with a black mane and a white spear down its nose.
I'm gonna stop and holding my 2 bags of apples.
It looks exactly like the horse you met.
Yeah.
It's time to do this.
All right,
I hand you one
I'll
bag.
go first.
All right, go ahead.
I walk up.
I lean on the wall, stand back incredulously. I look for anything else in the area that could make this horse talk.
Got it.
All right, make a perception check.
Good.
Dang.
23.
I know, right?
Noted.
Noted.
All right.
Hey, Monty, long time no see. It's been like, what, a couple days?
Kind of see him like kind of
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
shake a bit.
What vital information are you learning?
Looks up at you, stands up, then looks over at you and does the weird horse quivering lip thing
Oh, yeah, you.
towards the apples.
Yeah,
It can clearly see.
This is my buddy Harold. We brought you some apples. We just,
And I'm gonna lean forward and hold out an apple and say, "Information above power."
And he goes and he eats it, and he says, after eating it for a while, seeming like it's just a regular horse, he goes, hey, you know, it was actually just yesterday.
Yeah, I was making a joke.
And then he looks to you, and he kind of leans his head over a little bit, kind of gesturing in, like, closer.
All right, I will move in closer.
Do I hear this?
I look elated, like just
With your perception?
Yep.
Yes.
Is there anything in the area?
Nothing that catches your eye.
the boss like grumbles. I'm gonna lean closer.
And no one without both.
Matt sent me.
Oh, I have information to sing on the strings among the harp.
I hear all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
2 days ago, carriage I was pulling picked up 2 individuals. We believe they are Zentarum agents. The stallion in charge, he was a sun elf with a coat of blue golds and greens and a yellow mane.
And greens and a yellow mane.
I'm sorry, do you guys know each other? I think you would have known if you already knew the talk.
We're getting there.
The mayor was a half-orc of blue-gray skin and leathers with a black mane. I took them to a large tavern in the Castle Ward. Think it's called the Yawning Portal.
Yeah, I've been there.
Before they entered the carriage, I heard them speaking when they thought they were alone, waiting on my driver
Yeah.
to be done relieving himself.
What did they say?
They were planning to gather a herd to root out the Xanathar Guild in the city. The blood feud is causing streets to run red with blood. It's getting scary.
It's real scary.
You gonna tell Matt I said hey?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Or all those for me?
All of those are for you. I take the whole bag and I open them up. Where do you want me to put them, buddy?
I have some too.
We both brought.
Oh,
Yeah. Some for later.
I guess there. And he like looks over at a trough.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, sure.
pour them in.
Wow. I like apples.
I like you, Monty. We're friends, right? Do you know my name?
Who are you?
My name's Harold. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I thought no.
V, what
Yes.
happened?
What do you mean?
It's been a day. How are you?
Oh, yeah, I've been good. I, I hung out with Matt, as you know, because that's how I met you. And
Are
then,
you a Harper?
I'll be right back. What?
All right.
No?
Did I hear that?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, can I make
I've
perception?
been
I don't know
wondering if
how
I've
to
heard
play the
that.
harp.
Oh, okay.
14.
But, I'm not a big...
Maybe she'll learn sometime soon.
Are you
You couldn't
training?
make out what said. You heard "Are you a?"
Okay.
You heard it.
No, I'm not super musically inclined.
I'll be back.
Although I do like to listen to Harold play music.
Hmm.
And Matt?
Yeah. When the strings of the harp sing, it is nice.
Have I heard of the Harpers?
What do I do? What's going on?
While this is going on,
yeah.
I'm walking around the building to get around to behind where we are to see if there's somebody there throwing their voice.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Oh, yes. That is going to be a dirty 20.
You see a cloaked individual who's kind of leaning over, and as you creep up, and you're certain that, like, hand up, and you see a stream coming out from him, and as you come around and you realize he's just taking a leak.
You know, there are places to do that.
I want privacy!
You're in the middle of public
I'm
space!
a stall!
No, you're like standing here peeing all over these poor animals' homes!
What is going on?
You want to smell that?
Is that Saesha?
I'm scared.
No, I'm gonna
Can
pet
we-
Monty.
can we
It's
pet-
okay, Monty. It's alright.
He like shakes and takes off.
Yeah, that's right! You don't pee on people's homes or horses' homes! Dirtbag!
It's about this moment.
Just let it out, Monty. It's gonna be okay.
Let it all out. Just let it all out.
It's gonna be alright.
I'm scared.
Yep.
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
Just pet
You're in good company, buddy. You're in good
pet
company.
Thanks for the apples, V
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
and Harold.
I only
Her
wanted
idea.
to bring the best red apples, right?
They were my favorite, but I like all apples.
Same.
Yeah,
honestly.
me too. Anyway, it's good meeting you, Monty. I guess we'll be in touch because we're friends now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
V, we were friends yesterday.
Yeah, of course. And we're still friends today.
Always.
Always.
I can't wait to hear you sing on the harp.
You know, maybe I'll take some voice lessons too while I'm at it.
Yeah, thanks, Monty.
Feeling the conversation is winding down, I step forward.
Bill Ronto of the Ronto Experience. I was just petting this horse.
Isn't he pretty?
So pretty.
Goes and eats an apple.
I'm gonna come back inside.
I go into around the stall, moving around the portion he pissed on, and just kind of look at the horse in every respect to see if it's a real horse.
Like there's a zipper somewhere.
Going off of your same perception, just, this whole encounter. Yeah, completely seems like a real horse. It goes to move. There's nothing puppeting it. There's...
Dude, all of Harold's dreams came true tonight.
Bro.
We have very different dreams.
I don't know. Apparently this is your dream horse.
I look at him and I say, "Thank you." Walk away.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna give one last wink to Monty as we're heading out, and then once we are all away, oh my God, it was the coolest thing ever! You were totally right. That's a talking horse. That's a fucking talking horse.
I know.
Oh my God! I'm my best friend. I'm sorry. I'm really emotional.
No, you got to talk to a horse. I got to watch a dude pee.
Why were you watching the guy?
I wasn't watching. No, that came out wrong. I wasn't
sounded all
watching him
excited
pee.
about it.
I found him pee. No, that doesn't sound
Were you
much better.
looking for it?
Why did you approach him?
Why?
Because he was standing behind the stall and he had his hand over up on his mouth.
All right, we've all done a lot of exciting things today.
Now that you think about it, you kind of think that he wasn't doing this, but maybe this.
Harold and V.
He was disgusting.
Before you leave, and as Monty is waiting and for Voss to get tired of trying to find
A zipper.
Monty says, if you need anything, I'm your main man.
Hey, no worries, man. We will find you immediately. Like, we know you're how to try.
Oh. I love puns.
The neighbor you
All right, well, we'll see you later, stud.
Huh?
Bye, neighbor.
I'll give him one last pat on the shoulder and then head out.
All right.
It's the coolest things ever happened to me.
Same, honestly. You
So-
gotta.
I'm sorry again.
What vital information did you learn from the horse?
He is a big music enthusiast.
Yeah, really loves harps.
Yeah, he asked if I was a harper, which I guess is a name for people who play the harp.
Yeah, you
And,
have strong
Do I
hands.
recognize that?
Make a history check.
Strong
And,
hands are good for the harp.
Oh, those are super bad guys.
What?
I rolled a 1.
No. Those are people who play harps.
Those are people that play harps.
Okay. Oh, those are people who play harps.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Like musical.
He
Harold.
wants me to learn how to play the harp, which I think is kind of
Are we
interesting.
working for a bunch of harpists?
Yeah,
What?
I think
Do they pay well?
they said they were paying, and that's all that's important, isn't it?
Bards.
I understand.
Wait, when did we get hired by people who play harps?
Matt was always talking about the fact that he's a harpist at heart, and that the lute thing is just a side thing he does. It's weird.
So what
wait.
did the harper people want us, or the harpists want us
They
to
wanted
do?
us to talk to Monty, and Monty told us that there was a carriage driving by 2 days ago that he was pulling. Had 2 individuals. He thought they were Zenerum guys. or Zentarum.
Zentarum.
He says that the guy that was there was, I think he said a sun elf. Is that what he said, or something like that? I didn't hear what he said, but he's wearing blue coats with greens and had a blonde hair. And then the lady there was a half orc with blue-gray skin, leathers, and a black hair. Does that sound like?
That sounds pretty familiar.
Oh shit!
What?
What?
Is this anything? Would I know anything like who the Zentarum are?
The Zentarum.
We know who the
You know the
Oh, we know?
Zentarum's the gang.
That's
Other
the gang
gang.
with the-
Oh yes, I'm sorry, I forgot the gang names.
Yeah, and they're looking for the Xanathar in the area. That sounds like, what's her name?
Yagra.
This is like Yagra.
Agra.
That's not good.
Who you arm wrestle
Yeah.
dozens of times.
Yeah, I know Yagra.
Who's Yagra?
She's an old
She's a
friend, of ours.
She's the one that passed out. in
Yeah,
the
during
troll
the fight
Yeah.
in the bar when we all first met.
She took on 4 guys.
Oh, the one who got
Yeah,
attacked by
she's
the
the
guys.
really pretty half orc.
Yeah. So she was one of the people in the carriage?
Sure sounds like it.
So
She's a Zentarum.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know
No, we
that.
don't know
For all we
that.
know, it could be a totally logical explanation for why
Maybe
she would.
that's true, but it's not likely.
Do you know who the sun elf is?
No, we could, but we know her. We could talk to her. That will prove her innocence, probably, right? Like we'll know for sure that she didn't do it.
Do we want to give her a heads up that we're aware that this is happening?
No. That eliminates the element of surprise.
Better to catch someone on the off foot, just in case they blunder and
Yes.
say something they shouldn't.
Question.
Maybe once things are said and done, then you can do something to try to help her.
That'd be the plan.
Talking to her beforehand may not be helpful.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, now that we know we're going into danger, how exactly much did the Harpists offer?
More like a favor.
For
Backup singers?
I guess we'll have to find out when we're done.
Harold, may I speak with you alone for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Why alone? Doesn't this involve all of us?
Apparently not.
I do take him off to the side, knowing what I heard you say. I turn around, and we're about your shot away from everyone else, and I say, I know who we're working for.
Yeah, I know you know. You have that knowing look like, Harold, why the fuck are you lying to us again?
Look,
Can I make a perception check to read lips?
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Make a perception check and then an intelligence check. There's a feat that allows you to do that.
Can I make a stealth check to try to get closer to listen?
Absolutely.
Okay, like hiding behind who?
What was your first?
11. On the first, the perception was 11.
Pulls off a tavern door and
And
walks
was
forward.
the other one was
Intelligence.
Intelligence
Alright,
is an 18.
Even you can't really like. It's so weird. It's almost as if they're like this, or like this, or in front of each other. It's weird. It's almost
It's like
as if
they know what they're doing.
They're trying to keep me from reading their lips.
I rolled a 17. It's a 17. I rolled a 16.
you turn around and he's gone.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're gone.
You Batmaned.
Oh, I Batman. I thought you meant that I turned around and they're gone. I was like,
No.
excuse me.
I'm not paying attention to her. I'm very nervous about what he's
Yeah,
about to say to
I'm
me.
like holding like a tree in front of me, like.
You haven't found a cart to kind of stick around, and you get close. You can't quite get too close, so you can pick out every fifth word that they say, just about. And it's really hard because you're like listening, and there's still the street and everything. Actually, make a perception check once you get close. Let's do that.
If this involves all
5.
of us, then why aren't
Yeah,
we all pretty?
it's you get close, but you fear if you can try to get closer, but you might.
Do I hear any just like random words or keywords?
I'll let you know what you hear.
Okay.
no offense, Harold, but
Uh-huh.
we're putting ourselves in danger for a potential favor that might be paid later when we need money now.
This is like a personal friend thing, and I didn't want to go looking into this all by myself in case Paige did show up.
Fair enough, but are you comfortable with this organization?
Well, I'm comfortable with them. The question is, would they be comfortable with me? That's the thing I'm really worried
Are
about.
you thinking of joining them?
Well, hell, it'd be pretty awesome on the old resume, wouldn't it?
Is this something you really want to do?
I haven't decided yet. I don't tend to make allegiances very quickly. You guys are the one exception.
All right. Understand we're going to be probably going into gangland territory. Highly dangerous.
Tell you what,
Whatever we pull out of this better be made worth our while.
I agree. And I'll tell you what, whatever cut we have, I will take my cut and put it towards the tavern.
Fair. I agree to this term.
All right, let's head back.
While they're talking, Saesha asked me, what was it?
If we're all involved in this, why aren't we privy to the discussion?
In Celestial, I say, Saesha, can you understand me like this when you aren't angeled out?
Yes.
Okay. Something bad's happening. Okay? I can't tell you what it is because you'll tell the person, but they're trying to keep it a secret from hurting them. They're not lying. They're just not divulging everything.
I don't like this.
I don't like a lot of things recently.
I
I'm
come
going
back.
with it.
Hey!
Before that, V, you got a favor now. A friend showed up. You heard the word comfortable like 4 or 5 times. A resume, wouldn't it? What do you want to do? Gang territory is worthwhile.
That's what you picked up.
Comfortable gang territory. What? Okay. Okay.
I come back.
Sorry, I just needed some private assurances.
And I feel super assured currently. I think we all should. Let's keep going.
February?
We'll go to the
Howling,
yeah, the yawning
portal.
The
He's
yowling hole.
It's literally just a
That's
cat in the
probably
corner.
Speaking of cats,
Okay.
you remember
The other half?
I don't remember the other half.
The lady in the bookstore.
Oh yeah, Uza. Yeah, let's go check that out too.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear her name at all.
She sells books.
Might be better to go to the tavern at night anyway.
I
She has a
agree.
cat.
Let's knock that out.
Oh,
They
okay.
they told me where, right? Mm-hmm. It was the started with a C word.
nope. In the trades ward,
Praise words, yeah.
find a woman at the Felzoon's Folly.
That's it. That's what that is. Yep.
No,
And
something.
so in
folly.
Salabar or whatever. Yeah. That's how I have it written. That's not how it's. I would have asked for spelling, but I would have.
On Soren Street and Saladar.
Saladar. There you go. Cool.
Salad bar.
So I will take
Salad
us to
bar.
Salad Bar.
Thank you, Chad.
I'm trying really hard to spell, and you're making it really difficult.
Noticing that Saesha is pouting. I am trying to respect Harold's privacy. He's kind of leading this mission right now, and there are certain details of it he may not want to share yet.
I know what y'all are. Oh, we were talking about. You look really upset. And it's kind of. I'm trying to take you seriously when you look upset because you're adorable, even when you're upset. Except when you're like swinging the sword, which you haven't started yet, so it's still kind of adorable. Oh, okay. I don't know if you're referring to something about me. That would be very sad because that's not true. What you just implied.
Oh my god, she doesn't even know what you're talking about, Harold.
I am just.
It's okay. We're all friends here. We're all on this journey.
Yeah, and if we're friends, then why are we keeping secrets from each other?
I didn't keep any secrets. He asked for. You know what? Okay, fine. I'm not trying to keep any secrets from. Okay, that's not true. It's not that I want to keep secret. Okay. Man, it's really difficult being honest.
Just say it, Harold.
Okay, all right.
This is in reality my fault. I had trepidations going on this mission beforehand. I'd say I was
scared to continue delving in this. Because Harold's leading, I asked him if this was really worth it, and he said yes. And I trusted him, but I was too ashamed in the front of you to say this in front of the group.
Well, what is it?
Insight.
Sure. Roll insight, and you can roll deception or persuasion.
Okay.
I'm actually watching Harold for his reaction to what Voss is saying.
Got it. Okay.
Harold
so,
looks a little surprised.
Wouldn't you be rolling deception?
Yes.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
You need
It
to
would
be
be
rolling
against
deception.
you. She's trying to read your body language.
19.
You beat me. Definitely. 11.
What does she
11.
pick up? What does she pick up?
Surprise.
Right.
That is technically accurate. Is sort of the look he has. Like, oh, yeah, I guess that's sort of
To be
true.
fair, because I'm hesitating with this, would he get advantage on this deception check?
Not really, because it's his body language.
Yeah, and I think that you surprised him with how effortless you lied there. So yeah, you definitely get the feeling that not all that's accurate. So you got a talking horse. How cool is that?
I don't know. I was watching a guy pee.
Well, I can't help what your weird kinks are. Okay, like,
Let's go see a woman with a cat. That sounds like a fine plan.
Man. Sometimes I wish we weren't doing the D titles. I see a man about a horse and a woman with a cat. That's God, that'd be so good.
Okay.
Well, fine. Ask me a question. I'll be honest.
What are you hiding?
A lot.
You
Damn it,
answered it
Harold.
honestly, Saesha.
There
but
it is.
he's
You got your
with
answer.
old dangerous.
I flag a carriage. Are we already in the trades ward, or we're?
Oh yeah, yeah. This was all in the trades ward.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
That hurts so much worse.
It does. That stung right to the core.
But I follow your directions to meet the cat woman.
All right.
Just a 5-minute walk south of the stables, across a bridged archway on the second story, nestled across from an intriguing shop called Ransack Ceramics.
Okay.
Write that shit down because we're going back.
You like that?
Of course.
Sorry, I missed that. Oh man.
The DM note.
All right. It's a blue wall painted tavern with white wooden beams of its Germanic exterior design.
It's outlandish architecture.
This is why you run to Dungeon Masters.
You sometimes get to surprise each other. It's outlandish and it's outlandish architecture and eye-popping color leads you to believe that this place could be a casino. The sign that hangs outside the front door reads, Felzoon's Folly, a name earned from when the original owner of the building, a deep gnome named Felzoon, bet his gambling hall in a game of Faerun's Folly to a half-breed elven woman named Relaris. And the people of Waterdeep know that note because it's a very famous tale.
Inside still holds the look of its former casino interior, minus the bustling game tables, now replaced with the layout of a respectable tavern. A few patrons dance in a line together in harmony to the folky tunes of a 3-part band. You see a stocky half-orc on a 4-string lute with a wide circular drum body, a thin dwarven man playing a 6-string metal yarting, and an enthralling young woman stomping her foot to a rhythm while playing a viol.
At the bar, there's a bartender. There's a mid-aged elven woman wearing a cream-colored bodice over a burgundy dress. Her hair is a golden blonde, wrapped up and braided into a crown that circles her head and accentuates her ears. She has an enchanting smile and charm as she dances between the customers taking their orders.
And this is the address I was given?
Yes.
Okay, we're looking for someone named Uza.
Uza.
Yeah.
All
Is
right.
that Uza the one here that we need?
She the owner?
I have no idea.
All right.
I would assume so.
I go straight up to the tavern, sit on a bar stool, and wait to be tended.
What is everybody else doing?
I will sit next to him.
I will, I guess, get a table.
Why not? Go for it.
Yeah,
Sure.
why not? Yeah.
Okay.
How about it?
You sit on a table.
I'll sit with V at the table and just watch the waitress.
Okay.
I'm going to stand next to the door and just watch everybody.
Okay. The elven woman kind of spins around and comes over to you, V.
And Vinley as your table. Welcome to Felzoon's Folly. How can I help you?
Yes. Do you have a menu?
Why is everybody talking about that?
Where's the bathroom?
Menu.
I'm sorry, there was something stuck in my throat. Welcome to Felzoon's Folly. How can I help you? I'm sorry, there are no menus. Just
We're looking for Uza.
The light. Bring come. I'm like trying to remember so hard. Can I roll to see if I remember what that phrase they exchanged in the beginning was? Because I did listen to it. It's just Katie, the person, is
Go
their memory.
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
I was about to make something. I was like, the light man cometh to the dawn.
Should have just went with that.
Dayman.
Oh, great. 16?
It's always sunny in Waterdeep.
Wait, it's like, may the moon and sun rise for you tomorrow.
The gang meets
Yep.
a talking horse.
Is that it?
Which phrase are you referring to?
The phrase.
The phrase
The
when
one
they,
Harold said?
the
or
one where
Monty
they
said?
where Monty like said a thing and then Harold was like, yeah, and then they started talking like
Other way.
business.
Harold said something and then Monty responded.
That phrase. I just realized the moon sun one is just when people say goodbye. What the hell was the phrase? It was like a signal phrase.
What is so much more entertaining?
I rolled a 16!
You roll a 16. You know it had something to do with information and power.
Information is power.
She looks at you and then looks. I guess you are correct. Uza. Uza is in the back corner over there. She's probably divulging herself into some knowledge.
Thank you.
Nothing to drink.
Yes, I will have your ale.
Very well. And wine. From home?
Stop laughing! I'm so sorry.
Okay. That would be 8 copper to you and 3 gold for you. And she dances away and then starts making that and goes to you two.
Sorry, I was thinking about something else. What were you saying?
The woman, the blonde woman in the burgundy dress, comes up. Welcome to Felzoon's Folly. How can I help you?
We're looking for Uzma.
Uza.
Uza.
That's strange. You're the second person to ask in under a minute. Back corner.
You might have run into our friends. We were waiting for
Yeah.
Back corner. She's probably divulging herself into books, into some of her conspiracy theories.
Perfect. Sounds like fun.
Something to drink.
Water.
Same.
Okay.
Okay. So
Once we have our waters, I won't come back.
I raise hand and kind of motion for Saesha to come over.
I will go to y'all's table and be like, I guess y'all asked too.
yeah, I'm gonna go over there.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so I go over there to Goiza and
Oh my god.
Uza?
Uza.
I
This is already
love
going
it.
swimmingly.
I really gotta start bringing in a notebook because this is not organized enough. I sit down, I'm like, information.
I look over at you and just.
In the back corner is a young human woman with red clay skin, dark, messy, unkempt hair, and bright emerald green eyes. Everyone above a 12 passive insight can just feel the nerves
Damn it.
radiating off of this poor woman.
Mine's a 10.
Okay. Perfect. Don't pick up on it. Rating off this poor woman as she seems completely disheveled in her thought process in between nursing a warm cider and scrolling through a few open books. So what you see is this woman that just seems very busy and just kind of scribbling into a couple of books and drinking something and just...
And V sits down and says that. She goes, what do you want? You're crazy. Something's happening to see. Mark my words. You'll see. You'll all see.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's okay.
We're here to help.
That escalated.
That's a beautiful book. It's all right.
First of all, you got that super wrong. Secondly, no. Just no. I'll tell you afterwards.
Where? Shh! You're scaring her.
Stop it, stop it, stop it!
Uza, we've been sent here to help you with your problem. It's all right.
Lead with that next time.
Yeah,
We will. Certainly.
She's like, she's looking at you like wide-eyed.
I thought
No.
wrong.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm Vee, nice to meet you.
I'm Uza Banahati, curator of the novel idea. It's a bookstore, but it's being tormented by a monstrous orb with many eyes. I hope my Felipe is okay.
Who's Felipe?
My cat.
Oh, I'm.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear about that. We'll can you tell us about this orb, when it appeared? What's plaguing you exactly, so that we might better assist you? What's wrong with you?
Oh my god. I'm getting myself back together here. Jesus Christ. It was the confidence. You had such information is power.
Okay, I'm all right. 3 days ago, it's green, it's ugly, it's I ran, I'm so scared.
You said it was an orb with many eyes?
Does it have one big one? Awesome.
That's what I encountered in
It's like, it's so big.
Oh. Not this big?
Like this?
No, it's.
Okay, well, that's serious.
Does it look like this?
No, it.
And I pull out the purple beholder. Taking that as a yes.
And you actually look at what she's, and you notice that she's drawn a bunch of circles with weird tendrils protruding off of it, with the other round circles that all seem to be eyes of some
Do I
kind.
know what a beholder is?
Same.
Even Ethan understands.
Because we've talked
Oh,
about
that's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it had that many eyes though.
Oh, not this many.
I think like 5 or 6.
Better.
Do I know of a creature that's similar to a beholder with fewer eyes
Maybe.
like that?
Right.
Make an Arcana check.
Can I make one as well?
Baby beholder?
Maybe beholders
21.
have different number of eyes like he'll say?
23.
You bitch!
Horses have different spots.
It's a constant thing to do.
A horse have a
You
different
both know
color.
that there are many different types of
Beholderkin.
Okay.
of aberrations.
Green one with
Fewer eyes.
The one that was small was also green.
It was a
right, it's a
gazer.
gazer.
There are red ones. Of the beholder type, there are a plethora of colors.
Okay.
Good.
But what catches your
Attention.
knowledge the most about the eye stalks typically determine the type that it is.
Right.
This one would be considered a spectator.
All right.
They are typically summoned.
It sounds like a spectator.
It's
a potato?
Like,
Spectator.
as you guys start listening, oh, thank the stars. Finally, someone listened.
Don't listen.
I can pay you, kinda, minimally. I mean, I can give you a spell book.
Yes. I'm down.
Okay.
What was
You
your
just
cat
see,
say?
she's just like beat.
Well,
Felipe,
Felipe.
he's my baby. Please
We're gonna
save him.
get Felipe. Felipe's gonna be
all right.
I love cats.
What does he look like?
He's a black cat with white sock feet and a white tail and a little white speckle on his nose.
That's adorable.
No booties, a little cat.
I'm down. We're
Uh,
just go
Yeah,
kill
it's
a
this
spectator.
cat.
Yeah, I want to hang out with this cat.
Do you have the spell book with you?
Yeah,
Can we see it?
Can you see it?
help me.
Yes.
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 Of course.
She pulls out a red leather-bound book.
If I can, or you take it, either way.
I'll take it.
It's leather bound. It seems to be like a deep burgundy dyed leather, more brown than red. And in the center is an oval that seems to have a cross. Yes,
Around this color.
around that color. And in the center is an oval with a cross through it and many spikes that stick out through it.
Recognize it?
Do I recognize this symbol?
You can roll an Arcana check.
I will. It's me doing that. Hot. 19.
Evocation.
Oh, it's an evocation spellbook.
Is this?
Can I flip through it real fast?
Yes. You notice the spells Earth Tremor, Chromatic Orb, Witch Bolt, Thunder Wave, Warding Wind, Acid Arrow, and Snowball Swarm.
Is this worth our time?
Definitely.
All right, we'll help you then.
You're kind of scaring me.
I should.
Okay. I totally believe you. You show
Promise?
us 100%.
I'm not crazy.
I know you're not crazy.
I completely believe you.
And we're gonna go and we're gonna prove you're not crazy by taking care of this thing for you, and then we'll show people so that we can know that you're not crazy. Okay? Can you show us where to go?
It's points upstairs.
Perfect.
Oh,
Her.
well, that's convenient.
I look around at all the people here. I imagine if a fight breaks out upstairs, it'll be pretty obvious to the people downstairs what's going down.
You look around the tavern and you don't notice any stairs inside. You realize that you are on the second story of the 3-story maze that is the Traits Ward.
Perfect. Then in that case, I'll do this. Let's head up. Yep.
We should walk over here for a second. You and me.
Man, I am really popular today.
Fair enough. I wait.
I didn't choose. I didn't
No,
choose.
by all
I
means,
choose all
go
these.
have private
No one-
conversation
no one
where
is-
everybody's going to be involved in the consequences, but only some people get to know what's going on. Go ahead, it's
I
fine.
walked away.
Okay.
I look guiltily between, and I will eventually go.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble.
I know you.
She's fine.
I mean, he's in trouble.
I think your friend can help us. If we want to go collect her.
Monty?
The one that hates the centaurs. You know, the symbol with a bunch of triangles. Me and Saesha put it together the other day.
But I don't know which friend you're talking about.
The half-orc that Monty heard
Oh,
saying we want to get
right,
rid of the
right.
Centauro.
You want me to like go get her and bring her here?
I think she could help us. Spectators have to be summoned. If not, we can go up there without muscle, aside from...
Look at me! Look at this! Are you kidding me? I've got
Popeye
everything we
troop.
need. Yeah, I got everything we need right here. Wow! It's still perfect, just like everything else about me.
No, let's go.
You just look over and you see that.
Yeah, literally. I come back.
I'm sure this is an important conversation.
I come back.
So, are we moving upstairs, or... All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, I'm really getting a sense of like anger and like dejection and a lot of other words that would. The elephant in the room. Hi. What's going on?
No, let's go risk our lives without knowing why we're doing it. It's fine.
Honestly, I'm with Saesha. I would really like an explanation.
Beyond.
Give me a reason to not let you
Okay,
both die.
that's fine. That's fair. All right. Matt asked me to look into these things. As a personal favor to him, I accepted doing these things. He did not mention a monetary amount that he was going to give me.
These things.
The Uza here, hello, and then Monty.
It's information above power. I remember now. Sorry.
Holy shit, you remembered it. You got it.
We were only supposed to say that to Monty. Just saying.
I didn't tech. Okay,
Yeah,
well, I
you
did
didn't.
now.
Yeah, you definitely
I did
did
now.
not. say
I
that
make
to
a
anybody
mental
else.
note. That's how you get the horse to talk.
Okay.
Look, the fact of the matter is that he asked me for this favor. I took the favor because it was Matt. If this was somebody else, I wouldn't do it. Because
So
Matt,
why did you lie to me when I asked you what you talked about?
Matt was very specific about not sharing information with you.
Why?
I think because he maybe is trying to protect you.
What? I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I'm the one who would
Let's
be
go rescue that
protecting
cat and we
Matt.
can deal with this later.
Great. Love the sound of that.
I agree. And I walk out up to the third floor to the spot that you said.
Okay. You guys have to traverse a little bit.
One
out
second.
of-
Door is locked, is it?
Which one?
The one to her shop.
You haven't made it to her shop yet.
I know, but if it's locked, I'd like to know if she locked it so I could get a key.
Oh, you're asking her, not
yes.
the DM.
Yes,
Copy
yes,
that.
Yes.
Yeah, I locked it.
We will need the key to get in. You can come with us if you want.
She just hands you the key.
Thank you.
Please bring it back.
I will bring it back and we'll
With
bring back your
Felipe.
cat.
Okay.
Felipe.
We'll bring back your cat, Felipe. I'm sure he's fine.
Okay.
I take the key.
Okay. You make your way upstairs.
If he hasn't been, after we're out of her earshot, if he wasn't eaten by the spectator.
Well, it's...
As you enter the
Let's
bookstore,
look at
it's
this.
like walking into a sea of books. Although the bookshelves are stand vigilant and sturdy, the books, tomes, novels, brochures, manuals, and scrolls all litter the ground. There is barely an inch to spare, for the entire place is riddled with paper and leather hard covers.
Weapons.
mage armor on myself.
Weapons drawn.
I have an accordion in my hands.
The smell is a mixture of the sweet, musky vanilla of old books and the sour stench of ammonia. The light.
I'm sorry, before we go in, I would like to cast Bless.
Oh, it's cat pee.
Okay, right before you go in, you cast Bless.
Yep.
Who's blessed?
Let's see, I get to bless up to 3
that
people of
smell.
my choice.
Yep.
So I'm going to pick me and the girls.
Okay.
What did we do? What did we do besides be awesome?
Nothing.
Second.
Well, besides that, Besides me doing nothing,
That's
what else did I
almost-
not do?
All right, the light from the
Someone's
windows.
dying, I don't know.
The light from the windows creates a low-lit room of both harsh light and shadows as it bends around the corners and the walls of the shop. From a dark corner in the back, you hear of some feline creature before it darts towards the open door.
Oh, shut the door!
I try to intercept.
Make a dex check.
You
Okay.
both can, since you're trying to close the door and you're trying to catch the cat.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a dex check.
Straight dex check.
Yep,
Okay.
just straight dex.
Ugh.
Yes.
9.
10.
Oh God, you shut the door on the cat.
That would be a 1.
As you go, you clip it and skid it just enough that gives Harold that millisecond that he needs to get the door shut before it bolts out, and it scurries under a bookshelf.
I will carefully lean down. I will roll handling.
I
Felipe!
redraw weapons. I'm looking for the specter.
Okay,
Okay.
Can
perception
I
check.
also roll animal handling?
Yeah, you can totally help.
Yeah,
This is the priority. Clearly.
Felipe!
Go ahead and roll.
Go ahead.
No! Natural 1, I suck with animals.
I rolled a natural 1 too!
You hear?
Yep. You both take 4 points of piercing.
Wait, his name's not Goose, is it?
No, no, it is not.
Or
As you're like, come on, we gotta go, and it's just
4 points of damage.
you pull your hand back and it's just raked and there's a bite mark on both of y'all. What was your perception?
7.
7.
Not good.
I am waiting for the spectator to come up at this point with all the screaming and the door slamming.
Yeah, the element of surprise long since gone.
Oh my god! What is wrong with this stupid fucking cat?
I guess
I'm trying to save you!
Harold.
Cat under your arm.
Harold.
wisdom saving throw. Vinley, constitution saving throw.
Good, I'm glad.
Oh
You guys see 2 green rays
Hey.
fire. One at Harold and one at Vinley. One is bubbling with swirling energy, while the other is jagged like a lightning bolt.
no! 21.
19.
right.
All right, you're both good, and I need everyone to roll initiative, and we're gonna make the quickest combat in history.
Okay, if we can get
20 minutes to get this done, we can do it.
If we can get the bookstore,
Oh my God!
if we
are we starting strong?
I rolled a 2. I have a -1.
That's good.
At least I didn't roll a 1.
This is definitely
All right, 25 to 20,
20.
20 to 15,
You couldn't have done worse than me.
15 to 10,
14.
Hello?
What are you looking for?
10 to 5.
9.
Oh,
Catkins.
Mine's a 7.
Got it.
Oh, that's
That
cute.
is gorgeous.
It is cute.
Can't
so
wait to
cute,
steal
you guys.
all of her books.
Here, you finish
Any
the
what?
initiative, so I got
Quick, grab some red paint so we can splatter my blood all over the floors next to Felipe!
can do
You know, I actually have blood for
Alright.
the blood god.
5 to 1.
Looks just like blood.
Blood for the blood god.
What is?
Non-sponsored.
9.
Okay.
9.
Thank you.
Oh, it's fat.
So you were
Ladies,
over here.
when you make an attack or saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add it to the number.
Thank you. Totally forgot about that. It's good.
Useful.
Here.
Be super useful
You were here.
for everybody.
Sorry, who are you?
You were
You know what else would?
You just-
Honesty.
Yeah, no.
All right.
We're going to be punished for being liars from this point going forward. That's fine. I accept this.
I accept.
Cost of business.
Yeah,
it's
that's
overhead.
a cost of business.
Overhead.
Yeah, you just know that that's.
In the
Let's get out of
lion,
it.
in the lion business, you got to expect,
Yeah, you got. There's gonna be some moments where people go.
All right,
towards
guys.
you.
All right, Voss, you're first.
I like
Hold on.
lions.
Up in the rafters of the building, skirting to the shadows, is a massive floating orb the size of a large beach ball. Its vibrant, verdant green skin betrays its stealth as it makes itself known, as it smiles with a jagged, toothy maw and long, lashing pale pink tongue. A clear, viscous liquid drools down and onto the ground. as all 5 of its cat-like eyes focus on you, and those 2 rays fire. Voss, you're first.
I don't know if you're just doing that to represent it being high up, or if it's actually on the bookshelf.
It is high up.
It is high up.
So if I climb that, I can't reach him.
Climb the bookshelf?
You climb up to the area where he is, or even if I can get to it, because he says in the rafters.
He's in the rafters, yeah. You can attempt to climb on a bookshelf and jump to get it. Okay,
but that would be the best I can do on that.
Yep. Yeah, you could climb up. You could try and climb up into the rafters.
Rafters. He's got sight on the whole thing.
Yep.
I'm going to attempt to do that anyway. But first, I would like to, where I am, go behind a bookshelf out of his line of sight. If I'm not already in that, which hard to get out of the line of sight of the beholder. But
Wait, I have a question about the layout.
Okay.
Was he here when he shot them and then
He's
moved up there?
technically here.
Okay. Oh, so he's in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just confused because he was behind the wall there,
Yeah,
so
here.
I wanted to make sure.
oh yeah. There we
Look
go.
at you breaking out the fancy stuff.
Can't wait to have that as a
Okay. So I want to.
I mean, you can drop it.
Oh, yeah, meow.
All right.
So I want to get. I'll just go ahead and say this. I want to get to a point where I feel like I'm out of his line of sight.
Okay. If you move, it has pretty clear view of.
What about behind the wall there?
Into the back room.
Yep. So you can move there.
Now,
That'll get
if
you
I
out.
move into the back room, would I still be able to climb up into
5,
the
2.
rafters?
20. That's 25 feet of movement so far.
Would I still be able to climb up into the rafters?
No, you'll have to spend your bonus action to do that. To
Okay.
dash.
No, I mean like don't plan on attacking this turn.
Yeah,
I plan
yeah.
on just moving.
Yeah, of course.
But I can get the rafters from there.
Yep.
Okay, I would like to first hide.
Okay.
Yeah, not the best on stealth. 10 on stealth.
Copy that. Got it. Make an
and I would like
athletics
to-
check.
Yep. Better.
Nice.
18.
18. Yep.
Excuse me.
You are now up into the rafters back here.
Sweet. Okay. Hopefully right, that's my turn. Okay.
Were you really high?
Yep.
Harold, fairy fire this guy. Can I hit just him?
It is an AoE, so you can position it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Can I position it such a way you just hit him?
Yes.
Then that's what I will do.
Because your passive picks up boss.
Dex save is a 14.
He makes it.
All right, so he is not fairy fired.
Nope.
All right, you get a move. You get a bonus action.
Yeah, I will. Bonus action. Who hasn't had Bardic Inspiration in a while? Your hand raised first.
Yeah.
There you go. Bardic Inspiration.
Sweet. Thank you.
What do you say?
I don't know where you are, but you better be giving him the Ronto experience.
God damn it, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? Fuck.
Saesha Vinley.
Gonna haunt you
Okay.
for life.
Yep.
Get him, William.
William Esquire.
No, it's
Yeah, Bill.
You'll see.
Saesha, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Remember D4. Remember a D4. Remember a D4 from Bless.
You know,
I know.
You need it.
to build
Might
off
not.
of everyone you think you would.
This one
Add
is
it in
a
there.
like
was his
a
name.
deep burgundy black that
17.
that hits. You duck out of the way, and you take.
Is it, what kind of damage is it?
It is necrotic.
Awesome.
Yep. So you take 10, and then half of 10, 5. You take 5.
There's a thin black line that seems to radiate with a red, sickening glow.
And then
No, don't. Stop. Don't. Why are you
Finley,
pointing at
a
me?
jagged green lightning bolt. Again, the same one that came at you before came. Constitution saving throw.
What is that? 13. 13. You feel your body start to tense up as you then shake it off.
Nice.
Yep. All right, Finley, it's now your turn.
I go, well, fuck, and then I'm going to be really scared and cast something at a higher level. And cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
That's what's up.
So,
It casts shield. No, I'm just kidding.
8.
that was 3.
Yeah. 12.
12. 16 points of force damage.
Nice.
and then I'm gonna run
right, got
behind
it.
that wall.
You see
way.
all of the lights shoot out of your wand as they seem to swirl like a cyclone, missing all of the rafters and just from every angle. And you hear this thing. You're in my place. Why?
Ooh, your place.
Oh, it's talking shit.
Stop
V.
Talking shit. I love enemies that talk
It is your
shit.
turn, V.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
Okay.
Got it?
Boop. Okay.
Okay.
Here's a hole when it does something.
Remember
That's a
roll your
19.
Actually, roll your d4.
Just kidding.
That is
21.
Yeah, that hits.
21 hits.
I would be surprised if I didn't.
Are you doing anything else? Reminding you that it's been a while since you've been in combat.
Yeah, I'm not. Should I rage?
Why not?
Yeah, I'll rage. This is, Oh, I get more.
Yeah.
I get
More
okay.
Dapple.
I get more in a day. Nice. All right.
V, as you rage,
Yeah.
you feel the adrenaline pulse through your veins as your muscles seem to swell with your ire. A feeling of being lost as your heart races, not seeming to slow down.
Oh no.
Your vision fading to red as if everything is painted in blood. An energy from the earth seems to connect through an aiding in your strength as your hair kicks up wildly from the breeze that rushes up from behind you.
Oh yes.
You scream into the air with hostile intent as a woman of pure red ethereal energy charges out from you, almost grabbing the javelin in its hand as it soars through the air. Her hair is wild and waving that cascade into long, thick ponytails that drape over her shoulders down to her chest. Her features are fierce and angular with a slender nose. Two dark lines cross over each eye at an angle, increasing the ferocity in her expression. The interior line cuts back, crossing over her cheek to meet another angular line that accentuates the contour of her gruff features. Lastly, two lines start at her chin and run straight down to her neck and beneath the ragged cropped green linen shirt held in place with a 4-point harness held together in front by a hand-carved ring. The white and gray furred pelt of a large wolf rolls off her shoulders down past her waist as it is held in place by two wide leather-padded strapped shoulder pads connected to the harness. In her hand, she grips the same axe you carry in your hands.
Right, because I get help from ancestors. I was like, am I the avatar now? Okay.
Roll your damage.
Avatar now?
Yes, my ancestors help me now when I rage.
That's cool as hell.
So, does someone
Was that her grandmother? Mm-hmm. Do I recognize that as her grandmother?
Does anyone else see this?
Everybody sees it.
Okay.
What was the thing you gave me?
Oh,
Attacks and
bless.
saving throws.
You can roll a d4 and add it to attack rolls or
saving
saving throws.
Not damage.
Not damage.
Not damage.
Nope.
Saving rolls. All right. Yeah. So it's gonna be 8 damage.
8 damage. Got it.
Ethan, 1. I would see that Harold would take notice of said thing. 2, we may address it later.
Okay.
You're in the middle of a combat.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I don't know what it is. Well, let's do it.
Yeah,
You throw your javelin. This happens for the first time. It's never happened before.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's Saesha's turn.
Would you like to move at all?
Okay, do you want to move? Do you want to stay there? Actually, I'm going to assume you stand up as half your movement to throw said javelin.
How? Yeah. I would say how. My javelin goes. 100 to 130
Yeah, I'm going
to
to say you
120.
would have need to have moved out of this back room to hit him from where he is.
That
so-
makes sense.
And that's all your movement.
Question:
Yep.
How many feet in the air would you say he is for me?
About 20.
About 20. Okay,
20 feet.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't really need to move outside of that movement. I don't need to move any closer.
Perfect. Saesha.
Golden wings erupt from her back, and her eyes ignite, and she flies up into the air and just slashes at the creature.
We all transform now. Let's go.
Level 3.
So Saesha, looking up, just the anger and frustration of the past hour, 2 hours, just builds up as you, almost mimicking V, just unleash this
yell of rage. As you do, golden ethereal wings spring from your back as your eyes ignite in golden energy, and you just take flight straight at it. Roll your attack.
And I'm gonna roll that too. 18 plus whatever. It's gonna be 22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And while I'm up there, I'm gonna divine smite it.
Okay.
It is not a fiend or undead or anything like that.
Right.
Yep.
So I get 3.
What's levels?
11.
What level smite are you doing?
Just
Straight? That's 2.
straight.
That's 2, not 3.
No, because it's 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to target plus 1d. Oh yeah, 1d8.
If it's fiend or undead.
Okay, so then that's just 11 plus my weapon damage. It's going to be, that's where I was getting the third one. My weapon
Got
is
it.
d8. 12, 14.
14? Okay. Got it. Okay.
You jump up into the air as your wings ignite, and you pull back your blade as the energy just seems to radiate off you and fill your blade into like a golden light. You just plunge straight up into this thing, cutting up across its eye as it flails back. You will all die. Why?
Why?
And Voss, top of the round, your turn.
Moving behind.
Seems to be a purple blood now just covered all over this thing.
Dripping down.
I have flanking position.
You cannot get flanking position.
I still come up behind it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check as you leap
Sweet.
from one rafter to the
Good
next.
whiz. Natural 1.
Can I see him? Can I see him?
Yep.
Okay. Proceed.
Okay. So
You
as
could use
you
Bardic Inspiration to make that not a natural one.
Can I?
Natural one's negated.
Natural one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I
as you
thought.
as you leap
Natty one,
onto
natty
it,
one.
the blood dripped onto the pillar from where it is. Actually, you actually land perfect, but that blood makes it super slick, and you slip. And go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. 9.
You grab it, and same blood, your fingers slip.
Bardic Inspiration, hold up.
All right,
Get it.
13.
and that's enough to catch and hang on.
Support roll.
It's useful.
It is. It's super useful.
Oh man, if you can do that, I will be so impressed. You can.
No.
You can. All right.
Close.
All right. Harold.
Yes, I will go ahead and.
And you just, and so you're hanging on now, and you're starting to pull yourself up.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2 at this thing.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Yes.
21.
Fuck yeah, it passes. I'll do half damage.
It rolled
Jeez.
really, really well.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep.
All right, here we go. He'll take 6 points of psychic damage.
6 points?
Yes.
Got it. Does that already have?
That is already happened.
Got it. Okay.
Got it. Get out of my head. Why?
He just echoes, why? There's this awful laughter and shit.
The purple energy comes off of you as the masks that mimic the one that you carry on your shoulder all just start either asking why or cackling in its direction as it circles around it.
I will give Bardic Inspiration to you.
Dope.
I will say, come on, all it's doing is asking questions. Shut it up.
Okay.
Actually,
Spectators.
on second thought, sorry, gonna redirect this for a second.
Oh.
As you do this, and your spell, you see washes over it, and you actually watch as it washes over it and slams into Saesha. Saesha takes.
It's the same.
Damn it.
What?
Go ahead and make it a saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
Not my fault. Shit.
13.
Not against saving throws. Blesses.
Wait,
Yeah,
so-
saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
okay.
saving throws.
Absolutely.
14, 18.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, you take the 6 points of psychic damage.
As the masks seem to dance around the spectator and then turn their vision onto you and dance around you.
That brings us to.
It, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Saesha and Vee.
Okay.
So,
Oh, nope, sorry. Wrong one.
Are these attack rolls, ability checks, or damage rolls?
And that one again, so.
Awful lot of dice you're throwing there.
Oh, you roll one. I just rolled 3 6 times in a row.
Okay, there we go. All right. So, make me a wisdom saving throw, Saesha, and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, natural 20.
All right. Yep.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well done.
Don't forget bless. Don't forget bless.
You can bless.
roll that
roll your
bless.
roll your 4.
Better.
8.
Okay. You got it.
8.
A bubbling green energy ray hits you as a purple smoking ray of screaming faces comes at you.
Before you announce any damage, let me know if there is going to be damage so that I can cutting words this guy.
There is no damage on this.
Okay, cool.
You're filled with the woman around you and the rage that fills your head. Head kind of swirls and you kind of stumble a bit. And I'll let you know what happens on your turn. It is now Vinley's turn.
I'm gonna.
Did I just shake it off?
Yes,
Yeah.
Your ire and the holy light around you, the smoke from its eyes seem to shoot out from one of the laughing masks, but you pull up your shield at the last second and just washes over it.
I'm gonna run straight towards the desk
Okay.
as far as I can.
30 and get you right there.
Cool, and then I'm gonna look up at it and say, "This isn't your place. Get the fuck out." And cast magic missile again at second level.
All right.
Okay.
Got it.
2, 6, 9,
10, 14 points of damage.
Sing us that swan song.
Okay.
Nice.
Pop the sucker.
Okay, as I say that, I cast the spell and it hits. You said it had 5 eyes?
It has the central
Yeah.
eye and then 2 stalks that come off from the sides on each side. So there's a total of 5.
Each one of my beams goes up around it, behind Saesha, and then out through the back of each one of the stalks.
Cool. Blowing the stalks and it's.
And as it happens, you see Vinley. First time I get to say this. Any cuts or abrasions she has from being hit by multiple things, you see them all just close. And she has this otherworldly glow about her when it dies.
Nice.
You actually watch as it falls. You actually see this ethereal blue essence get pulled from it into Vinley, and as it does, you watch her wounds close up.
Divine sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, nothing. No fiend. No undead. No.
Okay.
Why don't you ask us why from hell, you piece of shit?
You hear this last.
I kick it.
Its tongue falls out. V.
As your rage ends, your body begins to calm, but your adrenaline still courses through you. Not in rage, but in nervousness and sadness. The woman that seemed to astrally project herself from you looks almost identical to you, although not exact. You recognize the markings on her face, although the last time you or Harold saw them, they were more like waves in the folds of an old and wrinkled skin, as you said goodbye to your grandmother as she departed from the mortal plane. The woman, now seemingly young again, throws the axe over her shoulder and smiles at you as she begins to walk in your direction. She takes a hand and cradles your head as you come forth and presses her forehead against yours. She lingers here just for a moment before letting you go.
I'm so glad. Your family. Finally following the wind that calls your destiny. If you ever need me, I will always be with you, my little Millie Lily.
The woman then looks to you, Harold.
Gerald, look after her, will you? Make sure she gets into a little bit of trouble.
She looks back at you as your heartbeat begins to slow and the red in your vision begins to fully fade.
She caresses your cheek like she did that night. It's time to awaken your spirit. Let your strength be equal to the earth. And may the winds continue to guide you. I love you, and I am proud of you.
And with her final words, she embraces you in a hug as her form fades, merging back into yours. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Okay.
Can I grab him while that's going on and put us back on the ground?
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for an amazing session. Wow. That was good and giggly.
Yeah, sorry about that. His fault.
Last session was pretty giggly too.
Yep.
These things again?
Yes.
We had a tie for the top cheers. It was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Time for the top cheers. Awesome.
Yay!
So both of you will be...
Tiger Rises and Nararan.
Oh, nice. Awesome. That's awesome.
Tiger Rises and Naren. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to check out the Discord. We'll be chatting there all week. Come say hey and hang out with us. All the cast is there mostly. Once again, don't forget to sub, use Twitch Primes, and share us and get our name out there. Once we hit 100 subs, we're going to be giving away a set of dice.
Two of them.
Give away 2 sets of dice to 2 different people. No, you can't touch it. Please get us to 100 before the cast steals them.
We will.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. And podcast, we're very sorry about all the laughter.
Sorry. It's on me. It's on me. I accept this.
I'm innocent.
And as always, be excellent to each other.
And may you always roll at advantage.
Good night, everyone.
Woo! Oh my God.